Tell me when it's live, Tech, if you would. Test. My audio's not working.
It is looking live.
Can you hear me in there?
I can hear you.
No, not over this, over YouTube.
Huh?
Can you guys hear me on YouTube? Test.
I can, although I think I'm louder than you.
Anybody in the chat, can you guys hear me?
Who can you hear?
Okay, so I can be heard. Can Bunny be heard? Tech, can you be heard?
They can hear me. They can hear you. Bunny, can you speak a little louder?
Can I speak louder and be heard?
Well, then
Yeah,
here's
they can hear you.
the interesting thing to say. Bunny! Madhouse! It is Madhouse has emerged from my buttocks!
Oh, Lord.
Goddamn right.
Get it out.
I'm trying, but the crowds, they're banging. We're late. They're very upset with us, Bunny.
Why are they upset?
I don't know. They can go fuck off. I don't know. They're just very mean. They're very mean. You hear them?
Yeah.
Good God, you guys. We're coming. We're coming. Bunny's got to get to the stream. Hang on to the strings.
Yeah. It takes a minute, y'all. There's a lot of
That's
space.
not me eating in the mic. That's Tech.
I don't eat food.
Yee. All right.
Yee.
Bunny, do it. Pull it.
I'm pulling.
Here it comes, baby. Kanty, we're going to fix your gravestone tomorrow. I couldn't get to it today. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's happening on the screen. Welcome to Madhouse. There we are. Hello, Bunny up in the tower. How are you, bud?
I'm good.
Oh,
How
good.
are you?
I am doing great. It's nice to see. Here he comes. I heard Kanty had left us. She heard about the Anthony getting back in the Discord for one final try, and she left. Is that true?
That might be so.
Oh, my heart would break.
We don't have confirmation, but we are pushing Kanty, and Mono, who are, I guess, no longer crowns.
We'll get to fixing all that membership stuff this weekend. But thank you guys for all the support. Anyway, welcome to the show. Bunny, are you ready for an amazing show? We have a very packed evening.
I'm ready.
You're ready? All right, let's go.
I'm ready for other stuff too. I'm ready to
Yes.
learn where your beard went.
Oh, where my beard went? Well, I will tell you.
Yeah.
Well, I've been very, very tired the last week and a half. And I was like, this doesn't make any fucking sense at all. Why I'm tired. And because I have sleep apnea, but I always make sure that I use my machine and all that shit. And it occurred to me, I had forgotten that when I have a beard such as I did, it makes it very difficult for the machine to fit.
Oh, yeah.
It's only a very small little mask, but I was just like, okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let me get rid of the beard so I can actually sleep. So I'm very excited to go to sleep tonight. And that's kind of got in my head thinking about dreams and nightmares, which is a big topic of the show today. John Salk says he's a child again. Alien Bobcorn says Jaffe looks young again. Everybody tells me that when I don't have the beard, I do look younger. I can't imagine how old do I look now? If you saw me on the street doing this, you'd say you're an idiot.
I'm really bad at
God damn it,
people's ages.
Bunny.
I'm bad at
Don't
it.
give a shit. You have to pretend to play the all right. Anyway,
It's got to be like early 40s, like 42 to 45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek says
that
Bunny
feels
looks like Jessica Rabbit. Fuck you, AAA, you whore. Fuck you, Peachy Pie. He says 68. Peachy Pie says 90.
No.
Holy shit, where did Jaffe go?
52.
Yeah, but honestly, I'll give you guys a report tomorrow and let you know how the sleep's going, because I just that machine, man, it's like a sci-fi device. It allows you to go into REM so deeply, and obviously you have the physical waking world problems if you don't get enough sleep. But I also just miss the fantasy of it. I just love going into my dreams now, and I hope I'm right, and this is the issue. Chutters, thank you, buddy. He says, let us in. We did, baby. Good to see you. Thank you so much for the super chat and the great support of this very channel. Okay, we have, exactly how old am I? A lady never tells. We have a very interesting show this evening. I do want to get to a little bit of the housekeeping first before we get to our first topic, which is dreams. But I do want to let you know that we are, our merch shop has officially opened, and we've got the beginnings of merch in there. It will be expanding over the next few weeks. I just put it in the chat. Let me pin it to the top. If you want to go and look at some Madhouse merch or some merch in general from the channel, we're not going to complain. We're not going to complain about something like that. That's a nice thing that happens in our lifetimes. But here it is right here. There's our merch store right there. So Bunny, we got Bunny's sticker. It's on a mug. We got our other sticker. There's some old stuff from the old game, old shows. And we'll start, pushing this stuff out as we go. But that's available if you want to do some shopping and get yourself something nice to make your life better, because it'll improve your fucking life. Jaffe, are you still a grumpy boy? Hope you're doing better now. Was I grumpy? I was grumpy this morning. I'm much better now. But yes, I was very, very grumpy this morning. I don't remember why at this point. Listen, this is not official, but if we open the gold door, it will become official, which is the gold door tonight is going to cost us, Tech, how much is the gold door tonight?
Gold door is $200 opening the...
After we open the other doors, yeah. But this is going to be, I'm hoping we can do it Saturday from 12 to 12, 2 to 2, whatever. We'll figure it out. Right now, if we open the door, we get one movie. And each night we'll add, if we reach certain goals, an additional movie. So the idea is that by the end of the weekend, and this starts, we can end up with a 12-hour film festival. All horror movies, all community decided. I'll tell you about that a little bit later. But I am very much looking forward to watching some new shit, some new horror that a lot of you guys like. Somebody was recommending The Green Inferno. I know Bunny was saying that was great. Yeah. And then I think there was the Canadian guy was saying that's great. And so we and I don't think I'm going to be full on pothead this weekend with it, but I'll be smoking a little bit, which is fucking delightful for horror. I just goddamn love it. So if you're interested, keep an eye on the goals tonight. See if you want to join us, and we'll start filling these out. The first one, if we open the yellow door, that will be filled out tonight. We'll pick the first movie this evening. Okay, moving on. Just a quick show note. Wednesday, Lunch with Shu is happening at 5 o'clock. That's kind of the other show on the channel. And so Madhouse will be a morning show that day. I haven't talked to Tech or Bunny yet. I hope they can make it, of course. But we'll be doing that at 10 a.m. or I'll work it out with Tech and Bunny. We'll give you a show that day. But this was scheduled before all the crazy schedule shit went down. And so and I'm excited. This is the head of PlayStation, or the ex-head of PlayStation, if you don't know. So this is going to be coming up on Wednesday, and then we'll be back to normal schedules. Okay. Finally, no, that's all I got. So we'll talk a little bit, shoot the shit, then we'll get into our topics for the evening. I will tell you, the red door, it just says poop. It just says poop. Now, you may be wondering, Jeffy, I don't understand what that is. I understand you don't understand.
It's poop.
It's poop.
It's poop.
It is. Now, Evil Dead 2, always a classic, says Charming. I have not seen it. I've seen the first Evil Dead, but I've not seen any of the other ones. I've never seen Zero Cool. I've never seen a Human Centipede movie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. Wow. Is the ghost pepper thing still happening? I hope so, but I don't know. I can't force the man to eat a goddamn ghost pepper. But you guys paid for it. I'd ask for a receipt or a return on your.
Yeah.
Are you going to eat it? Are you going to eat it?
I'm looking for ghost pepper in my area. These websites say very single ghost peppers in nearby. I just can't find any.
Well, you got one before, and the lady you live with ate it, right?
Oh yeah, I ordered some, and yeah, the lady with cancer was like, "Let's go to some rice," and she cooked it up.
All right. Well, Tech's gonna eat a ghost pepper. I'm not, Matthew. I ain't eating that shit. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. The poop, right? So I used to make a bunch of fucking video games and stuff, and I was a game designer. And last week we played a game called Escape from the Madhouse. This is our new game tonight, and it's called Shit and Die. And if we get up, we're at $5 so far of our $50 goal. If we get to 50, we will play Shit or Die. In it, Bunny will die, I will die, and Tech will die. There will only be one survivor this evening. And you, my friends, get to decide kind of who that is. If we play the game, Bunny, what's it called?
Shit or die.
We'll say it dramatically. Give it some gravitas.
It's shit or die.
There you go. No, it's shit and die. Shit and die.
Oh,
You're
shit
right.
and die.
The more you
Never mind.
shit, the closer you come to death, and ultimately you'll die. Sassy will survive, but whoever is the living host will have to take care of her. Absolutely. So, John Salk, thank you for the super chat. We are now up to $8 out of our 50. We are on the way. We are on the march, my friends. I was going to say what happened this weekend. I mean, look. Well, I'll tell you in a minute. First, I'm going to tell you this. Somebody in the YouTube chat goes by Mama B, because we were talking about serial killers last week and talking about a body washing or a leg washing up on shore of Taylor Swift's home or in that area. This is what she wrote.
Yeah.
She wrote to us in the YouTube comments. I live in Massachusetts, and a couple of weeks ago, there was a dead body found at my daughter's high school. They are building a new school building on the same property, and the construction workers found it. All the school did was send out a recording saying that the back entrance of the school was closed and to use the front entrance. Parents only found out what it was because someone took a video of the body under a white sheet on Snapchat, and that video circulated through the school. It was a man in his mid-30s with a single gunshot wound to the head. I definitely think there is a serial killer around, and they are keeping it quiet. So this, I guess, is in that same little triangular section where so far 13 bodies have been found, and they still haven't announced what it is. I mean, it's weird that now you got this one, and that hasn't added to the 14. I'm not entirely sure, but just keep an eye out. If you're up there, stay safe. Let us know if you hear of anything. By the way, Alien, don't die. Don't die. Or if you are, at least film it. Welcome, Alien Bobcorn, to the Diet Soda Soldiers, buddy. It's great to have you as part of the community. We very much appreciate your support. Okay. All right. We're going to get into dreams. Did you have any good dreams this weekend, Bunny? Anything nightmarish or cool or just like normal? What do you dream about often? What do you dream?
I dream about my childhood living room. I think most of my dreams take place in my childhood living room. It's really weird.
That is very weird.
Well, it always, when you dream of recurring places, I used to dream of Aladdin's Castle, the arcade. Always. And it was
cool.
Well, yeah, but it was a place that I think I felt really secure in my childhood. So I'm wondering, when you dream about your living room, was it a warm memory or it was a bad memory in that place that you keep dreaming about?
A good memory, but I was always scared of the hallway in that house, and a lot of times in my dreams, I won't look that way, or if I do, the hallway looks dark. And I always get freaked out.
So
by
what do you think it means that you're always dreaming about that space?
I don't know. I've looked up. I've read a lot about what dreams could mean and stuff, and I think I have read that if you dream of a reoccurring home or something, that's probably your favorite place you've lived.
Okay.
That's a place. That place. Yeah, and that makes sense.
What about you, Tech? Do you have any nightmares ever? Or good dreams?
Most of my dreams are nightmares, yeah.
Are they? How often do you have a nightmare? Because I'm going to give you an amazing fact.
Like 5 times a week.
You are shitting me.
Oh.
No,
Wow.
it's like most nights are like a nightmare.
Huh.
Okay, well...
And it's usually stuff that I can't control. It was just probably, a big tell on my personality. My most recurring nightmare is I'm driving a car that is just, there's no brakes, the gas is floored, and I'm driving from the rear passenger seat.
You had mentioned that, but now, the average, here's what I tell you. The average person, the average adult has 2 nightmares a year. right?
What the fuck?
2.
That's crazy.
3 to 7% of the United States population has nightmares regularly, with some reporting once a week. But now this is where you fall in. There is something called nightmare disorder, a more severe condition. 2 to 8% of adults. This disorder is characterized by recurrent nightmares that cause significant distress or impair daily functioning. Mental health issues, stress and trauma, medicine, and substance abuse can all create that. But I mean, in severe cases, and you're one of them, according to what you're saying, nightmares with these types of people several times per week, sometimes even multiple nightmares per night. So
Yeah, what the fuck is this? People just get lucky and they're just like, oh yeah, I can just like dream.
I think you could fix it, but again, it says it's either because you're under mental health issues, which makes sense, stress and trauma, which makes sense, or medications and substance abuse, which doesn't really make sense as far as I know, but maybe.
Wink.
Wink, yeah,
Wink.
exactly. So, you know,
I feel cheated, Jaffe.
I have probably at least one a month. I feel like
do you?
that's crazy. People only, one a month. I feel like that's normal for me.
Well,
but
how do you define it? Because there's an official term for a nightmare, and there's also a term. Night terrors are not the same as nightmares, for example. So when you say you have a nightmare every month, what is it? How do you define it? How do you describe it?
It's normally the type of dreams that, like, I'll wake up screaming a lot. Like I've said that, like, it'll be spiders, bugs, especially if I see a bunch of spiders during the day. I'm almost guaranteed I'm going to dream about it that night, and then I'll wake up screaming. Or I have dreams that my house is on fire, and I'll wake up and sometimes take off running while I'm like still half asleep.
Okay, so that, I'll just tell you the difference. So night terrors, like nightmares occur during REM, night terrors occur when you're in deep sleep, which is, if you wake up, you have a nightmare if you wake up and remember the dream. But you only partially remember it if it's a night terror because you're in such deep sleep. You may appear awake, but you're actually asleep and confused. You may scream, thrash, sweat, have rapid breathing or heart rate, and cannot be calmed if it's a night terror. Whereas if it's a nightmare, no one knows you're having a nightmare. Like, you can't wake up. You can't have somebody go, oh, you're having a bad dream. You wouldn't know it from the outside. You would only know it if you're having a night terror. So, here they gave an example.
But what's crazy is, I was going to say, when I wake up from dreams like that, for like a good 10 seconds, I'm still dreaming while my eyes are open. Like, I'll still, like, especially if I'm dreaming about ants or something, I'll see ants in my bed and they'll like fade away.
Yeah, well, maybe,
like I see it.
Maybe this is it falls into a night terror in that case. I don't quite know. I don't know if they're handled differently. Oh, ChatGPT is so sweet. It's such a nice fella. Here's what it did. It says, "Would you like me to make you a visual of it?" I'm like, okay. So here's what it is. Here's the difference right here. So nightmares versus night terrors. So kind of cool. Kind of cool.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Okay. Mooch says, Madhouse, thank you, buddy, for being such a great supporter of this show. We very much appreciate your support, and good to see you, buddy. Thank you. Awesome Tatum says, they say dreams about people chasing you reflect underlying fears and your need to address issues unresolved in your waking life. Well, I will say the best interpretation I ever heard about dreams was, a lot of people will tell you, we'll get to shadow people in a second, cool. A lot of people will tell you that, oh, this means this and a plane crash means that. But the best I ever heard was, you are every character in your dream. And everything is symbolic. And so if you go back and analyze your dream, based on, okay, I'm the person chasing me, and I'm the person being chased, and I'm the people laughing as I'm being chased. Apparently and I have found that that's probably the most effective way to figure out maybe what your dreams are trying to tell you, which I thought was pretty cool. Peachy Pie says, Tech's good dreams are when Keem is patting him on the head and calling him a good boy. Let me just tell you something. This weekend, I got a much needed break from Lolcow Universe. It was so nice not to be on their server because I've been kicked off their server. It is nice not to watch any of the shows. No offense, Tech, and just not have the drama in my fucking life. Yep. Goddamn Devil, who somehow made it back from the brink, says, I don't know how to get into this show. Okay.
What?
Good.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
What does that mean?
I don't know what it means. Okay, so I think
he
right
wants
now.
To call in.
Well, not right now. We're only doing calls if we open the green door. But right now, what are we at? Where are we at? Tech, add up the ducats. Let's add it up so we can see, because you guys are not going to want to miss poop. I know you think it's I got to give you a tease, but let me add up the money first. I got to give you a goddamn tease because you're going to, this may be the best game I've ever designed. It may be the best goddamn game I've ever designed. That's true.
Ducats are sitting healthily at.
Yes.
He's edging us.
How much?
It says $18.
No, it's more than that.
Nope.
Yeah, maybe.
Nope.
All right.
Cheddar's at $5. Let us in. John Skulk at $3. Mooch at $5.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Understood. Okay, so $18.
$18.
Let me sweeten the deal. Let me sweeten the deal for you guys real quick and show you how special this game is that you guys are going to fall in love with. But first, we'll put this at $18. I'm not going to tell you much about it. I'm not going to tell you how it plays or what you do, but you just got to trust your old Papa Jaffe, fellas. Here you go. Let's put this right here, and it's there we go. That's all I'll tell you. That's all you get to see for now. It's called Poop. It's a game called Shit and Die. Yep. Oh wait, Tex should not be there. He hasn't lost anything yet. He's still down here. Right? Okay. Shit or die. Well, maybe we'll get to play. Holy shit. Maybe we'll get to play it tonight. If you guys are interested in such malarkey. Okay. All right. Is there a rare demo of Tina Frogger? I don't know if it's rare. I'm not entirely sure about that. The saw blades are way high, Mr. Jaffe. They haven't come down yet. You got to wait. Here's some creepy facts about dreams that I thought were pretty interesting. And we will talk about sleep paralysis, right? So sleep paralysis, well, you've had it, right?
No, I've never. I'm like terrified of having sleep paralysis.
I would love to have sleep paralysis.
I've had it like 3 times. It's not fun, but it's not awful.
Well, let me read it. Let me give everybody who doesn't know, and a lot of people do know. Let me give you guys a quick study in this. Atonia is what happens where we have muscle paralysis when we're dreaming. That's when we don't basically kill ourselves. And I don't know why dogs don't have it as good as we do, because my dog's always almost fucking running when he's dreaming. But atonia, is what saves us from hurting ourselves when we sleep. Sleep paralysis people, though, something goes wrong with this chemical coming out into their bodice, into their brain, and they are paralyzed after they wake up. And so they have various hallucinations because they're still a little bit in REM, but they're also still in REM in a way that the atonia is active and they can't move. The 3 most common things people experience, hallucinations, that they think someone's in their room, chest pressure, and vestibular motor hallucinations, in which sufferers feel out-of-body sensations such as flying. These can happen concurrently or one at a time. I'll show you some videos because I've never had it, and I was always curious what it looked like to have sleep paralysis. Rick James says you would not like to have it. Well, I would like to have it, especially if you have it a lot, then you can go, oh, this is sleep paralysis. Like, don't you after 1 or 2 times recognize what it is?
The stuck feeling is what I would dread about it. I feel like that would be the worst. Like, not being able to move, just feeling like, I feel like I'd panic. Just feeling stuck.
It is almost dreadful. Like the actual truest definition of the word dreadful. Because when I've gotten it before, it's from like lack of sleep going into like multiple days, and then you're just like all right, I go to bed. And sometimes your body will do this thing when you're trying to go to bed where it makes you like flinch or it makes you like jolt a little bit of your muscles.
Yep.
And it's your body like trying to tell, are you asleep? Are you awake? Are you dead? Whatever.
Yeah.
And for me, sleep paralysis has always happened a little bit after those moments. So right when I've gotten to bed, right when I'm about to fall asleep, it's like my body has decided, okay, it's no longer necessary to move around with like your thoughts, right? No longer necessary to move your muscles around because you're gonna be sleeping. And in your dream, you might be moving around, like Jaffe's saying. My dog runs in his sleep. People shouldn't run in their sleep, so that your brain kind of shuts down access to those muscles. But then you wake up. You can't move your arms. You can like open your eyes just barely. And you're looking around your room. You can't turn your head. You can't move your toes. It's not fucking Kill Bill. It's always been for me maybe like 20 minutes of just I'm in my room and anything could happen to me and I can't do anything about it. And that's why people start thinking of the idea of like a sleep paralysis demon.
Yeah.
Because the anxiety gets to you and you're like off right away from where I can see in the corner of my eye could be someone.
Yeah.
Someone could be in the room with
and
me.
they say
me.
that every culture has like there's a recurring visual based on the culture of what appears to you in sleep paralysis. So what the people in India experience versus the people in Zimbabwe, they have the same physiological experience, but what they see is totally different. But it's common within the culture. This is a guy suffering from sleep paralysis because I wanted to see what it looked like. I'd never seen it. I'd heard people talk about it. But I want to play a couple of these real short clips. This is a guy who's crying for help. At first, it's just the music, but then you'll start hearing
A sleep paralysis episode is captured on camera. Listen to how the breathing changes, then calls for help as the demon taunts. This is what lurks.
Right? I mean, he's... I mean, that's pretty fucking terrifying. Obviously, the music doesn't help, but the fact that he's sitting there and he's aware enough and just like, I mean, that must be pretty, if you don't know what's happening to you, that must be horrifying.
Asleep.
Right, now here's one that's not as, this almost just looks like it's a nightmare, but apparently this guy suffers from sleep paralysis as well. This is without the creepy music, so you know.
This is Josh. He's in a sleeping paralysis state right now. The best he could do is shake a bit like that and have a little moan. Try to yell, but right now he's in that. Yeah, he's begging for us to get out. He asked me to record him last time.
Josh.
Alright.
Josh.
Josh.
Josh. Josh.
Alright,
Hey.
so he's good. He's good.
Josh.
He's out. He's out.
It's sweet though, he goes right to his grandma.
Yeah, the grandma says, Josh, here's your grandmother. And he goes, Abuelita. He goes, Grandma.
I mean,
it is very sweet.
But his eyes in that one were closed. So is that sleep paralysis, or do they have to be open?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Mine open up. It's different for everyone else, right? Some people might have very similar like processes. When it's happened to me, my eyes do open up, and I can kind of make noise. Like it's very guttural. There's no like control of my actual like vocal cords, but I'm doing like the like just grunting.
Have you done it? Have you done it when Sarah's there? Has she seen it happen for you?
Last time this is I've had it while she was here, but not when she was awake.
Okay.
So I'm just like I'm in the bed making like these grunts, and she's just asleep, and it's probably like 4 a.m.
But you know what's happening now, so why don't you just go, oh, it's this?
Well, I'm a very like anxious guy. The idea of not being able to control what's happening to me in the moment is very I don't know if the word is threatening. It's concerning. You know, if I hear a noise downstairs and I'm in a fucking locked in state and I can't like react to it, I am panicking. So I could just relax and be like, oh, it's whatever, haha. But in reality, I'm just so upset that there's not an ability for me to interact with the world around me.
All right. Well, here's the
One of my biggest fears is like
Go
a
ahead.
coma.
Oh well,
That'd be awful.
and you're aware of it, right?
Yeah,
Have
being
y'all
alive, just watching.
Have y'all seen that documentary, The Nightmare About Sleep Paralysis?
On Netflix?
No.
I think it was on Netflix. I can't remember where I saw it.
Let's see.
It was actually like freaky. I remember I turned it off. I was watching it late at night. I was by myself. And
Yeah,
I
The
turned it
Nightmare.
off like halfway through and had to watch it the next day. It gave me like serious anxiety, just people talking about how stuck they feel.
Oh
Like
shit!
I feel like I can't move and I panic.
All right, yeah, it's this one right here, right on Netflix.
Yeah,
I totally
Yeah,
want to
it's-
watch it. I totally want to see
it
it now.
is really good.
The one thing I'm going to try is this. The last thing I'll say on paralysis, though, is there's a simulation you can do, like an audio simulation.
Today I'm attempting the sleep paralysis simulation and I'm listening to this.
Can't move your arms and legs.
So I have my headphones turned up all the way and I'm closing my eyes so my senses are blocked. When experiencing real sleep paralysis, you'll feel like you're aware of your surroundings, but you cannot move or speak. And this is where people start going crazy. People claim they can see scary creatures near them or even lying in their bed. This is pretty scary. And that's because the simulation is literally so realistic, people actually name it the virtual sleep paralysis experience. But the longer I did the experience, the more intense it got. Like I had to literally put my arms on my chest because it felt like there was pressure sitting on me. Now, most people only experience real sleep paralysis once or twice in their lifetime, but this was my first occurrence. And out of nowhere, I could see differences in light and I thought someone waved their hand in front of my face. So subscribe. Today
So subscribe. I like how that. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
interesting.
subscribe.
It's interesting. I'm gonna try that this week. Listen to this. Seth
some
looks.
super
Thank you for the
chats.
super chat. He says, as a boy, I had a recurring dream. There was a huge monster in the yard with a leader going up to its mouth. A line of people are climbing up and fall in his mouth. The dream would end before. Oh, a ladder. The dream would end before I got to the ladder. I want to analyze that briefly. Obviously,
Yeah.
you analyzing your own dreams is much more useful, but I want to do it because it's fun, briefly.
Yeah.
A huge monster, people going up a ladder into his mouth. A line of people are climbing up and falling in. How old were you, Seth? I think I know what that dream's about, but I want to wait. If you were around 11 to 13, I think I know what that dream's about. If you weren't, then I have no clue. Let me get these super chats here. Hang on one sec. All right, Lily Soboleski, thank you for the 10 pounds. Bunny looks delectable tonight. Love from Leanne. Well, thank you, Lily. I mean, on behalf of Bunny, I can't. She might be like, oh, fuck yourself, Lily. I don't know.
No,
know.
Thank you.
But thank you. Thank you for the super chats. Goddamn devil. Screw it. Open the green door, people. Donate. Bunny's great. She's not a negative like you two. God, I hope you choke in your sleep tonight, Anthony. I really, really do. Where are we at with the... Let's add some money up, Tech. And then let's move on.
We have opened up the red door
Where are we at in the
in our-
green door?
for a $1 into the green door.
All right. You guys did it. We're going to start a game called Poop. But first, thank you guys for helping us open up our first member door of the night. Now, if we open up the green door, we will go for an extra hour, and that extra hour will be your phone calls, either on Discord, but ideally on the landline, which I think I kind of sort of got working. We are $1 into that, but first, let's go to Poop. I want to show you all about it. And let's give somebody the chance to play the first round for free. Here's how Poop works. Let me adjust the screen.
How does poop work?
Well, I'll tell you. Now, you guys need to kind of sit up because if you look at your screen, you're all sitting on a commode there, right? So I'm on the left. You know where I am. What are you, an idiot? Okay. So here's the point. Me, Tech, and Bunny are sitting on these goddamn toiletries. Hang on, I got to move the chat so I can see it while we're playing.
Oh, which way do I need to?
Okay.
Oh, you moved it again.
Yeah, I know. You guys don't need to move. I got it now. It'll stay there. It'll stay there. Okay, we're sitting on the goddamn commodes, and at the very top of each one of these stalls is a saw, and you have to be, pretty careful because the saw, if you get up to the top, it'll come down and it'll cut your head off and you'll die. And the last member, the last host to survive is the winner. Well, why is there any, well, maybe you should ask, Bunny, why is there any danger of getting that high up?
Why is there any danger of getting high up?
Exactly, Bunny, because when we poop, we have very powerful poop and it rises us up like a geyser of shit. And the more we eat, the more we poop. And so here's the deal. Wow. You can, for $4.99, the first one's going to be free though. You're going to get a trivia question. It can be whatever you want it to be. And it's for all three of us. I am going to take the honor code. Bunny and Tech, do not look at the chat because they might want to help us. My chat's over there. I will not look when a question comes in. Okay?
Close my chat.
Well, you'll keep it open. Just don't look at it. But anyway, whatever.
I closed it, so it won't be tempted.
Anyone who gets it wrong, so if Tech and I get it wrong, but Bunny gets it right, we will have to eat one of the hot dogs, and that will cause us to poop, and we will rise up towards the saw blades. If your question costs more than $5, you get more poop. So if it's a $10 question, you rise up 2 levels. If it's a $50 question, you rise up 5 levels. You can buy a plunger for $5 and take some pressure off one of the hosts you want to save. So that's the game. Poop or die. No, poop and die. Poop and die. And so here's the deal with this game here. Let's give somebody a free, let's give it to Sterling. Now, because Sterling's our mod and she's real helpful and we're a big fan. And it can be any question you want. But, we reserve the right to say, okay, that's stupid. Like, it should be general, weird, geeky, strange. But, if you're like, okay, what are they selling on sale at Sephora right now in the makeup aisle 3? It's like, yeah, no, thank you. So we reserve the right to say, ask us another question. But Sterling, give us a trivia question now. Unless you don't want to, then we'll get somebody else to do it. And we'll just show you how it works.
Do it, Sterling. Trivia us the fuck up. Sterling.
Damn right. You goddamn right. Here we go. Little Sassy's all. Oh yeah, Little Sassy emoticon's back. You goddamn right.
Yeah.
Pop culture questions, Tech will be screwed. That's true, but I mean, you can do that on purpose. You can try to see who you want to throw your money behind.
Yeah, fuck.
I just don't know the names of actors. Okay, I know like the concept behind certain movies.
All right, the next trivia question, because Sterling, we love you, but you're taking too long. The next trivia question to come in that isn't ridiculous, that will be the one. So anybody,
hurry up, chat. Ask us a question. Sterling is ignoring us.
She's just spamming Little Sassy. Okay, how many Friday the 13th movies are there? Don't look at the chat. Okay. Don't say
6.
Okay, you say 6. Bunny, what do you say?
8.
Okay, hang on. Including the remake, 11. So 6, 8, and 11. What's the answer?
All right, are you going to Google?
That was a guess.
You want me to Google?
Yeah, Google it. Google it.
How many Fridays are there? 12.
We all have to poop. All right, here we go. Now now you got to give me. Now this is going to take a little long because it's all being done manually.
To see it.
For questions like this, is not who's the closest doesn't poop.
Nope.
Or are you saying all of us poop?
We're all
pooping. Fuck, all of us poop.
That's how it goes, my friend. Okay, Bunny.
Shit slamming out here.
Bunny's starting to poop a little bit.
Yeah.
And
okay.
Then, hang on. Okay, hang on. You're gonna have to. There you go. So Bunny's pooping a little, and her little thing moves up. There we go.
That's great.
Oh, it gets better, baby. It gets better.
Bunny's always pooping a little.
Tech goes up hang on. Tech goes here. Tech's pooping. Tech's thing goes up. And I'm pooping.
Gross, Tech.
Yeah, I know, Tech. Don't be a weirdo, you loser.
Yeah, I push it.
All right, there we go. And mine goes up. So now we are one closer to death. All right. Octolong, thank you for the super chat. Jaffe, what's your opinion on real life Annabelle doll? Well, this isn't a trivia question, so thank you for the super chat. That's $11 into the green. What's your opinion on the real life Annabelle doll being moved from the museum it's been for years as part of the New Orleans ghost tour? I mean, I don't really believe it, so I think it's fine. I think it's probably a really good idea. It'll make some good money, and people will get, jazzed about seeing it and everything. But I don't really think.
So jizzed.
What's that?
They're gonna get really jizzed. Yeah.
Jizzed? What do you mean?
About seeing it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're just gonna get
right. But I don't think it's actually. I don't think it's actually anything worth giving a shit about. Frankly, just me. But Okay, there we go. So if you want to ask us a question, it's $5. If you want to plunge a toilet, for example, if you don't like that Miss Bunny is rising in the poop rankings, you can hit the plunger, bring her down a little bit. In the meantime, now it costs money to ask questions, so we're going to go back to the stories. But this is here if you're interested in such malarkey, and I'll wait for Tech because I'm going to jump to some different stories.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to talk about. Hang on one second. I want to jump to some UFO stuff for a second, if I may.
You may.
If I may, yeah. Where's the glory hole? There's no glory hole here, baby. There is no glory hole.
In the bathroom.
Yeah. See, all this is very manual. Sorry, you guys. Okay. Let's talk about UFOs. All right. So first I'm just going to show you a cool clip because it's cool. I don't think this is anything. I really don't think this is anything, but I do want to show it. Because why not? And then I want to actually talk about some news in the UFO community. What do you think? Is this anything? Probably not. This is footage of Pfizer CEO, and this clip they say has never been explained. I don't think it's anything. But there is one thing that he does that makes me go, well, that is a little unusual. That's a little weird.
Oh, I don't think you've switched the screen back.
Oh, sorry.
I like that we're pooping. We did get a $5 super chat from Lizzie.
Hang on. Let's watch this first. Watch his throat.
The logistics around that vaccine.
I don't think it's anything, right? He's just kind of breathing.
A frog.
But see how it does look kind of like a frog when it goes out like that?
Yeah.
I mean, somebody in the chat wrote, trying to swallow, dry throat, get rid of a tickle in the throat without disrupting an interview or without being recorded coughing is what this is. And I'm like, okay.
That's what I was about to say. I think he's trying not to cough.
I've never been
Maybe he played trumpet growing up.
I did, and I've never been able to do my throat like that. Like to make it go.
Yeah, I can't even.
Whoop. I wouldn't know how to do it. I wouldn't know how to start. Anyway, you guys remember this? I have a theory. Remember this that came out? This was in Afghanistan from a while back, and they call it the jellyfish UAP. And it only appeared because it was at night when this was shot. The dogs, as you can see in a second, they're going to start chasing it. They can see it, but it was pitch black. So you're only able to see this through an infrared camera. And so people have just been like, what the fuck? What the fuck are we looking at? What is this fucking thing? I think here's where you'll see the dogs start coming up behind it. So somebody took this footage and ran it through some kind of processor. I'm not entirely sure. And I'll show you what he came up with that then kind of, and I guess it goes off into the sea in a minute. It goes into the ocean or into the, I don't know where, some kind of body of water.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have seen this before, but it's really interesting, really weird looking. And some people are like, oh, it's balloons, right? Well, I don't think it's balloons, and I'll tell you why in just a second. I think I know what this is, but I could be wrong. Okay. So this guy makes this video. He has the original, and then he kind of runs it through some processing and looks at it from a level of heat signature. So he's like There's no way it's balloons, according to him, because you're not going to get if you had a bunch of Mylar balloons, they would all be registering the same heat signature, right? It's weird that you've got these various heat signatures. Okay, maybe, fine. So then I started thinking about, here it is again. This thing is warm in its belly area as well as the middle of the outer two hanging things, he says. And I don't think this is a UFO or an alien. You know what do you think this is? Tell me what you think this is.
I think it's an alien.
Looks like it kind of looks like a robot or something.
I think it's this. I think it's basically this. I think the military has these. And this is from Kawasaki. This is real. And this isn't military, right? So I think this is one of those Boston Dynamics things with guns mounted to it. And maybe instead of sort of sending it out to run its battery down and stuff, they just kind of drone it to where the troops need it. And they just sort of drop it there. Because doesn't it look more like that? Like it's some kind of legs dangling from it. And again, this is a real fucking thing. This is not some kind of fantasy. These things exist. Kawasaki makes these. Isn't that crazy? So that's my guess.
Is crazy.
That's my guess.
That is what it looks like, though.
Yeah. I'm the Immaculate Constellation Papers jellyfish UAPs are described multiple times, but are more apparently the least reported type, as fears being the most, says Bonk Donk. Yeah, I mean, I've absolutely seen the assumption that the jellyfish is a type of one of the 6 UAP classifications that Stargazer or whatever do, but I don't know. In this case, I think it looks a little bit more like that. So I just wanted to see. All right, I think we got some super chats in. Let's see who's going to be pooping. We have Lizzie and Solar Edge. By the way, Solar Edge, we're still waiting on an image from you so we can give you a statue for the beginning of the show. But all right, are we ready to go back to the bathroom? Here we go. Here we go. All right. No one will defeat me in my own game. God damn it. All right, or they might. I don't know. All right, here we go. All right.
We're almost set up.
What's that? Okay.
Nothing. I say we're almost set up.
All right, here's the
purposely
question.
not looking at the questions.
What percentage of dreams are forgotten by the time you wake up? Asked Lizzie.
Do we just answer now or type in the
chat? No, don't type. Just answer. I'm going to answer. I'm going to say 80%.
95%.
Okay. I'll say 85.
No, you can say the same number. It doesn't matter. So you guys are saying 85. I'm saying 80.
I'm saying 95. You made me look this up once, so I know.
Okay, 95. I say 80. You say 85. Bunny.
Yeah.
Okay, Lizzie, what's the answer?
Do we Google it?
Yeah, Google it.
Percentage. Very well mine. Co-pilot answer says around 95% of dreams are forgotten shortly after waking. There's only a subset of the population who remembers every single dream they ever have.
All right, fine. So me and Bunny go up another one. Here we go, Bunny.
We be pooping.
We be pooping.
I do want to say I was the captain of my varsity quiz team, and I'm really good at trivia. So if someone else wants to Google it, so I don't look like I'm cheating.
No, I don't. We don't have the time to fact check. If you're cheating in this
Peachy
game,
Pie says, "Te cheating coincidence?" Like tech, because tech and cheating. Anyways,
here goes
I'm gonna get the accusations for sure. It's almost guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You do be cheating.
And then
I'm gonna not look at my screen.
All right, we got another one coming in. So Bunny and I are on stage 3. Solar Edge, thank you for the super chat. He says, "What film won the Oscar for Best Picture in the 2012 Oscars?"
Unfortunately, I know the answer.
I think I know the answer as well, but I'll say it.
Was it?
Well,
you want me to say mine?
No,
it's less likely I would know.
Let Bunny go first.
Bunny, then me, then you.
Sure.
Was it the movie 2012? I don't know when that came out.
No, but that would be. I think it deserved it. My answer is the French comedy, the movie called The Artist.
My answer is the movie.
I'm not gonna Google. My hand's gonna stay here.
I want to say it's either Crash or The Artist, but it's The Artist is what I'll say.
Pretty sure it's The Artist.
Yeah.
This is one of those like trivia things I know.
All right, Google it.
Hold on.
Oh wait, yeah, Bunny's got to eat a hot dog, or she need her.
Best Picture 12 winner. The 2012 Academy Award went to The Artist for Best Picture.
All right, Bunny, open up.
Good job, y'all.
Open up. Here it comes. Eat. Okay, that means you have to poop. Bunny's gonna poop.
Thank you. I'm pooping. Yay.
You did it. All right, here we go.
Yay.
All right, Bunny's going up. I'm getting worried for Bunny, you guys. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to our stories. But you too, and again, you can use a plunger to save Bunny if you want. You can spend more money because, it's a grift. Two, it's not really a grift, it's a game.
It's a game.
It's a game. But I'm thinking about people now, anytime you ask for money, like if you go into the grocery store, this younger generation will be like, hey, could I have a pack of cigarettes? Sure, here you go, $14.50. Oh, that's a grift. It's like, well, what
Funny.
happens when someone loses? Oh, I'm glad you asked. Ascension Millennium. Come on now. Now that's a deep cut. What happens? Well, right now, Bunny is closer than any of us. So I'll show you. Bzzz. A little saw blade comes down, and yes, there are effects, and there is a payoff. All right, let's move forward, though. Okay. Yeah, they don't get electrocuted now. So I'm watching... I want to tell you really quickly, though. Let's. Do we want to stay on this screen or go to the big screen? What do we do? What do you guys want to do?
Both are funny, but it's your choice.
No, I'll stay on this screen then. Okay. Oh shit! No, wrong. I gotta put this here. Sorry, you guys. I need more monitors, which I know is ridiculous.
Bunny's a little shitter right now.
Look at the little shitter going up there. Look at her going up that commode. Is Crystal Kevin coming back on? Maybe tonight. I'd love him to come back on. Love him to come back.
When you fucking show
Wouldn't
yourself
you love
ever again,
that?
Crystal Kevin.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Don't you come around
stop
these
being
parts.
mean to him.
I know people really did not like that chat. When you were a dick to good Sir Kevin.
That's fine. They can hate on me all they want.
Well,
Crystal Kevin,
listen.
know what you're into.
In Arizona this weekend, I think it was this weekend. Let me make sure I got the date right. Okay, here we go. Coachies, we got another clue. Don't look at the chat. What date did the RMS Titanic sink? Oh God, that's a good question. April.
Oh, the actual date?
14th or 12th. April 14th, 19... $18.
Bunny, you next.
I'm
pretty sure I know the answer.
No, it's not gonna be October. May 3rd, 1923.
Okay.
No.
Pulled that out of nowhere.
April 14th of 1912, or the 15th, depending on because it was like at midnight almost.
All
So
right,
it's the 14th or the 15th of 1912.
And I said 19 something. 1918.
20 something, I think you said, or 18. Yeah.
The answer is
1918.
April 12th, 1912. So we all got it wrong, but I was the closest. but
No,
we-
I said April
You said
12th,
20
1912.
I thought you said 1920.
No, I thought you said 20. I said 1912.
You said 1918. Jeff, you said 1918. I said 1923.
I'm going back to the live stream.
14 or 15.
I'm listening to it.
Zero says, or Era says it was the 15th. Google it, Tech. Yeah, because Era says it's the 15th, 1912. Yeah, well, Tech said...
I have the clip here. I said April 14th, 1912, which is correct.
All right. So me and Bunny got it wrong. Don't read the next chat that just came in. Okay, so Bunny and I are going up the ladder. I am going to eat the hot dog. Here we go. I like hot dogs. They're yum, yum. Nom, 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 nom. Here you go, Bunny. Open up. All right, so now we have to poop.
Yay.
Yay.
I'm tired of pooping.
Well, you might be smarter, I suppose.
I know. If I could grow a brain, that'd be great. Now would be the time.
Maybe you should shit out a brain. You could use it.
Yeah.
All right, so Bunny, I don't like that Tech is winning.
Yeah, I think he's cheating.
He is too.
He's got Google glasses on or something.
Yeah, this doesn't make me happy.
That's funny. I'm getting a phone call from my father, Jeffy.
All right, we'll get it real quick and we'll pause the game. But nobody look at the
We're not looking at super chats.
I'll close the chat.
All right. Meantime, though, so there's this jet UFO crashes into U.S. air fighter over Arizona. According to Federal Aviation, the Viper jet was hit by an orange-white UAP. Oh, and this is 2023, so this is a while ago. And the F-16 collision is just one of 22 incidents involving Air Force fighter pilots seeing or crashing into strange objects. The reason this is in my brain, you guys, is it's like, what the fuck is going on? What's going on over New Jersey? What's going on now in Arizona? Some people are suggesting it's the cartels and they're sending these, really big drones into America to deliver and take packages back and forth across the border. But there's this guy, Bob Thompson, spent 15 years with Customs. He shared never before seen UFO videos spotted over Arizona. He says, I've seen orbs that were off in the distance. I've seen crafts that were cigar shaped. I've seen triangles. He says over 100 agents have confessed to him they have seen strange unidentified objects flying along the border. These sightings include a border agent witnessing terrifying portals opening into the sky, and he saw a picture of it on camera. But they do think, some of them think it's drones. But what's ridiculous, think about this for a minute. A fucking United States Air Force with the greatest technology on the planet is unable to avoid being hit by a fucking drone flown by the cartels, or a bunch of drones in December over military bases, or over military bases now in the West.
Scary.
Now there's a story here that says Trump reveals what New Jersey drones really were. Now, I've not read this, but let's find out. He says they were craft that were conducting research. But it's weird.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, it's weird that they're conducting research, but the people who are at military bases, unless that was the research, if the research is we want to fly these over established military bases, we don't think there's anything they can do. Let's find out.
Yeah.
Or we want to try to crash one of these into a fucking F-16. Hope the guy doesn't die, but let's see if I can hit it.
Yeah, that's pretty shitty.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It bothers me. I'm a little worried.
That's scary.
Goddamn right, it's scary. Tech, are you on the phone? Okay. Levitt assured the public that this was not the enemy, but did not disclose who was using the drones or what type of research. After research and study, the drones that were flying over Jersey in large numbers were authorized to be flown by the FAA for research and other reasons. Many of these drones were also hobbyists. Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm going to show you this. Tech, let us know when you're back. I can't tell. I want to show you this. We'll come back to the poop game. Although now might be a really good time to answer a question, and Tech will fuck up because he's on the phone. But nah, we gotta play. We gotta play fair.
All right, we can go ahead.
Okay.
My dad's just talking about some bullshit with the family. Go ahead.
All right, here we go. In Halloween, what is the name of the teen's mother? Oh, Jesus. Johnny Sulk, thank you, buddy. In Halloween, what is the name of the teen's boyfriend who was killed by Michael Myers? The teenager's mother's...
I'm guessing Bill. I've never seen the movie. Bill.
I was about to say, Tech, if he guesses this right, then that's just crazy.
I'm guessing Stan. No, John. I'm guessing John.
I'm going Eric.
Okay, we have no idea. What's the answer? John Sulk. Somebody Google it, but John, I'll take John Sulk's word.
Yeah, trust John Sulk.
Matthew says, let's not come back to the poop game. Do we not? One's in the chat if we like the poop game, two if we think it's terrible and never come back to it again. But let's see what Johnny Sulk says. Hello, Paul. Come on, Johnny Sulk. Yeah, most people like it. Okay. John Sulk does not like it. But John Sulk, what's the answer?
Okay, what's this?
Tech has been looking up the answer. I trust Tech. If we can't trust Tech to play the game, I don't.
Was the guy's name Bill?
No, he says he doesn't know the answer. Okay, that's bullshit, dude. Don't do that. Okay, Johnny Sulk. There is no payoff because there's no question.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let the next trivia question I see, the very first one, is the one that we're gonna ask. So whoever types it gets it. Here we go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Where's the birthplace of professional hockey? Says Sterling.
Canada. Is that too broad?
I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna say
Buffalo, New York.
I'm gonna say Ontario, Canada. All right, what's the answer?
Oh.
What's the answer, Sterling? Come on, Sterling, what you got? Oh, we all got it wrong. Well, at least Tech gets one wrong. Somewhere in Michigan? Michigan?
Oh.
Octolong, thank you very much for upgrading to the goddamn Cult of Calypso, buddy. Hopefully we'll see you here on Wednesday. Thank you, sir. We appreciate that. Very generous and kind. Sadly, though, but thank you, Octolong. But sadly, it's now time to continue our ascension towards the Saw Blades.
Dadgummit.
I know. This is not looking good, Bunny. I thought you and I would be doing great. Or at least I thought, because you're Bunny, I thought somebody would at this point, give you a plunge.
Save me.
For $5.
Yeah.
But apparently not. I guess we're all going up the poop chute now. Let's bring Tex up there. Hang on, text token. All right, so go Tech, and then I'm going up, and then we'll keep rolling. Someone's going to die a lot sooner than I thought, though. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be me.
Maybe.
Great.
You never know. All right, here we go. Can I donate $5 to move Bunny up more? You can. But you can if you ask a question she doesn't get, or you can donate $5 to get me or Tech to lower. Yeah,
what the fuck?
I know. All right, here we go.
I hate that guy.
I know he's mean.
Who said that?
I think he's flirting with you. He's like negging you, right? That's what I think too. I know. Oh, I know.
Wow.
All right, let's keep going. All right, I watched this video. Oh shit! Nope, wrong. Got to move this over here. Every single time. Okay. The plunge doesn't take you back to 0. It drops you down 1. I missed the question. What was the question, Lizzie? Let me see. That guy says never stop asking the hard questions. Thank you, buddy. Oh, okay. Yep. Don't look at the screen. There's a new question we missed. Yeah. Let's get it. It is from Solar Edge again. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate it. He says, what 19th century physicist proposed a demon that challenged the second law of thermodynamics and inspired ideas in information theory? Okay.
That's an easy that's an easy one, guys.
physicist.
Can I? I don't know his full name.
I was gonna go Einstein.
I don't.
Just because he was silly with demons and ghosts.
Who proposed that? Was it Solar Edge?
Yeah.
Solar Edge. I don't know the dude's full name, but the idea is Maxwell's demon, which is the. So I guess his name's something Maxwell, but I thought it was a fun fact, and I know that fun fact.
Yep, James Maxwell. You're a son of a bitch, Tech. You're gonna die tonight.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I'm telling you, he's wearing Google glasses.
It's the idea of like entropy and thermodynamics being like about demons, which is insane, but that was funny. So I brained
Here you
it.
go, bunny.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm not liking this game as much as I thought when I'm losing.
I know. Daffy, you should have came up with the questions. You wouldn't have done us like this.
Well,
Yeah, well, I love trivia. I'm a big trivia guy.
Whatever. Shut up.
Dork.
Yeah.
Let's make fun of him
Yeah.
for being smart.
Okay. Me too, baby. All right. Bunny. Here we go. Poor Bunny.
Yeah, it can't be pretty and smart. I've heard that my whole life, and I feel like me and Jaffe both fit in that category. Sorry, Tech, you ugly bastard.
Well, all right. Good Lord, Solar Edge, here he comes again. Thank you, buddy. In the Blair Witch Project, what was the name of the 1940s hermit said to have murdered 7 kids in his house under the...
My God.
God damn, I don't know.
I hadn't seen that movie since it came out.
Me neither. The hermit, Bart Weaver.
Old man Eunice Brimble.
I don't even know. I don't know. I think there's a titty in that movie. That's as far as I can get.
I don't
Titty
think so.
hermit.
All right, we have no idea. What's the answer? Look it up, Tech. Look it up.
I'm looking it up.
The hash slinging slasher, Paul. the hermit? I'm waiting for Solar Edge says Rustin Parr. All right, well we're all going up now. Good God Almighty!
Yeah, somebody asked me a goddamn SpongeBob question or something. Y'all
Well,
sons of bitches.
I know.
Yeah, it was Rustin Parr.
Oh, was it Tech? Do you remember that now?
No, I got Google.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm. All right, Tech in the center. There he goes. His camera goes up. I'll tell you, we're just not doing well.
I haven't gotten a single question right.
I don't think I have either. I don't think I have either. And I'm the smartest one of you guys here.
That's true.
All right, here we go. Up we go. All right, here we go. Let's move forward with our goddamn lives, shall we? What do we get in here? We got a delightful super chat. Thank you, buddy, from Marco. Which Beatle met Andy Warhol? John
I have an
Lennon.
answer immediately. Yeah, it's Lennon.
Okay. John Lennon, that sounds good.
Nobody knows.
We're all going with John Lennon, although my guess is probably all it's probably all of them, but I'm going to stick with John Lennon.
Nah, it's only Lennon.
I fucking hate the Beatles, so.
They ain't no SpongeBob.
I love the
Nope.
Beatles.
The only good album was White Album, and it also sucked. So.
Racist.
Your Mom's a good album.
I'm waiting for we're waiting for the answer to come in from whoever asked it. Who was it who asked that question?
No, I don't even need to look it up. I just know it's real.
Well, look it up. Tell me who it is.
Okay, but I'll look it up, and it's just gonna be John Lennon.
But it might be the other ones too. You never know.
Yeah, Ringo might have been around.
No, I doubt it. Which Beatle met Warhol? Andy Warhol met John Lennon on February 21st of 1978.
Okay.
The only Beatle to be photographed with Warhol.
All right. Well, there you go. We survived. Here we
Lennon
go.
was the only cool one.
Awesome Tatum. Who
Kinda.
is SpongeBob's boss's name at the Krusty Krab?
Mr. Krabs.
Oh, it's Mr. Krabs.
Boom.
Mr. Krabs. Thanks, Awesome Tatum. Shoo.
Thingy.
Shoo. You should have just given Bunny a plunger. But okay.
Yeah.
Does he want? Because it's not just Mr. Krabs. It's Eugene Harold
I'll hit
Krabs.
you.
What,
I'll literally headbutt you.
yeah, Mr. Krabs is fine.
It's Mr. Krabs.
His middle name's Harold.
Don't
First name
fucking-
Eugene.
You don't know him by his government name.
You don't know your government name, Miss. I don't have a birth certificate. All right. You could have been born Marlene.
And apparently I don't exist in the
You don't
Solar
exist.
Edge. Solar Edge says, here's the hardest question. What is Jaffe's middle name?
I know it, Bunny. You first.
Wait. Scott.
Yeah, it's Scott.
Yeah. All right. See, we're doing well, Bunny. We're doing well, Bunny. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Yep.
Bunny is getting deported. Bunny's getting deported, he says. Bunny and I are actually, I'm doing worse than Bunny suddenly, which I don't really know how, but I am. So I'm not sure what happened there. But who is the voice of Sweet Tooth and Twisted Metal Black Blind Eye? Oh, thank God. What you got, Tech?
Say it again.
Who is the voice of Sweet Tooth in the video game Twisted Metal Black?
I have no fucking clue. Michael Jackson.
Okay. What about you, Bunny?
I got nothing. Harold
No.
McGlynn.
His name is J.S. Gilbert. Gilbert. All right, so here goes Tech.
That's a good name.
Oh, you guys are so nice. Now, don't forget, you can make us go faster. The more expensive the question, every $5 raises you up 2 or 1. Sorry.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, but I'm a great
I'll be
game designer.
dead in one question.
No, you won't. You've got all these other questions. You're getting there, though. You're close.
I saw a good one in the chat. Can I read it off, Jeffy?
Go ahead.
$5 from Kanty. What do unemployed alcoholics do all day? They bitch and moan about being kicked from the Jaffe Discord. That's what they fucking do.
My answer is ask Anthony. Bunny, what do you got? This one can't count. Kanty. We love you, buddy, but come on now. I'm so glad you're. They send dick pics. There you go. They pretend they played with Prince. I'm so happy you're still here because people were telling me, Kanty left because we let Anthony back in. So I'm glad you didn't. Z Other Dark, thank you for the super chat. He says, who is my favorite ghost case? Well, come on. We're not. Give us another one. Thank you for the super chat, but we can't answer that question. But let's keep an eye out, though, for Z Other Dark because he's purchased a question. Or you can use it automatically for a plunger for me or Bunny or Tech. But, yeah, come on. We're not going to answer that question. Can I plunge Bunny even though she hates the Beatles, Lizzie? Yes. Are you asking to plunge Bunny?
Thank you.
All right. Bunny gets a plunge.
Thank you, Lizzie.
What are you going to do for Lizzie? This is going to be hot.
I think, maybe I'll say the Beatles were alright.
Ooh, aight.
They were alright.
Okay, that's fair. All right, Bunny's dropping a little bit, Bunny. Not bad, champ. You might actually.
Thank you. Where'd that go though? Did it go back up?
It went into the toilet.
Is that what's happening?
What do you mean?
Oh, okay.
No.
I wasn't watching the animation, and I thought it would have been funny if you'd have. Never mind.
Yeah, it would have been funny if I would have done a lot of things, but it's not like this didn't take me 20 hours to do.
No, it's great. I just didn't see it. I didn't watch when it happened.
All right. Did we really kick Anthony? No. Well, I don't know. He's back in, I think. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking pay attention to any of that. The mods took care of it. I was grateful they did. Okay. It does smell in here, Gaza. What was the project manager? Come on, man. Solar Edge, no. The project manager for... Come on, man. The project manager...
It was Tech Protect.
For Twisted Metal Black, I don't even remember. But thank you, Solar Edge. Come on, man. Dan says if my partner comes into the room, I'm switching to porn. It's easier to explain. Look, this is my art. Yeah. This is, if you don't appreciate my vision, I don't know what to tell you. Only the real geniuses get this. Oh, shit. God damn you, Kanty. Thank you, Kanty. So let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. You're all the way back to 0 because of Kanty. Kanty.
Kanty.
Oh my God. Boy, the rich control every fucking thing in this fucking world. Huh. Good job, Kanty. Good job, buddy. God damn it. God damn it. Thank you, bud. Thank you, Kanty.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Kanty.
It's very generous, buddy. Thank you, Kanty. Seriously. Necro, how old was the infamous serial killer H.H. Holmes when he was executed? 38.
35.
36.
All right, there you go. 38, 35, 36.
Mm-hmm.
38, 35, 36. Oh, shit. Text got 2 people in them. Let me fix that.
Oh, no.
Who asked the question? It was Necro. Necro's answer is 34. 34. So we all go up. Bunny's got she got no worries now.
Yeah, I'm good now.
Everything's right in Bunny Button's life.
Yeah.
She has no problems.
Thank you, Kanty.
I know. Guess I'm going up. Whatever. Idiots. Oh, shut up.
Y'all are so dumb.
You're dumb.
Oh, way down here.
Yeah. I can see my house from here. Okay. Oh, shit. It's getting close, boys. It's getting close. All right. So Jaffe shits with his pants still on. Okay. You know what? This is a first draft. This is an alpha. It's what we call in the biz an alpha. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm going to stay on this screen for a few more minutes. Let's just talk. I'm going to tell you guys something, too. I don't like tonight's stream. It's not very good because I'm tired. I am so glad. I'm having fun, too, but I'm so glad I got rid of this beard. I cannot wait to sleep tonight. Because when I don't get sleep, man, I can absolutely not function. And I know that's most people. But my God, man. I gotta sleep. Yeah. I gotta fucking sleep. You saw Tech last week. Tech,
like a little baby
Tech was
angel.
a raging fucking asshole last week, and he wasn't getting sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Dark Fortune, thank you for the super chat. He says, "How many bones are in a guinea pig?" I love you right back, Bud Crazy. 72. Oh, I'm so glad, Sterling. That makes me real happy. Thank you for that. Man, how many bones?
250.
Bunny
like
says,
it's got to be like a rat skeleton almost, like a little bigger. It's like 250.
275.
Like you're closer.
I like the answer from David Carmichael. He says all of them. So what's the answer, Dark Fortune? I'm sure I'm getting closer.
I have no clue.
I'm not cranky. I'm just tired. 258 is the answer. So none of us got it. All right. So Bunny goes up. Don't look at that new question that just came in, you guys. Don't look at it. You are not allowed to prep or eat. God damn, you guys. You guys are sons of bitches. All right. I pitched this game to Sony. They didn't like it. I actually did pitch them a game once called Poop or Chocolate. Not even a lie.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, here goes Bunny. Here she goes. Going back up the poop mobile. Do. All right, there you go, Bunny. All right. Solar Edge, thank you for the super chat. What year was Diet Coke first introduced? Oh, shit, man.
I know instantly.
81, 2, or 80 or 81 or 82. It was 82.
You're correct in one of those. Yeah, 1982. But Bunny, you can guess another one that's not the one I'm confident about. Go ahead. Feel free, Bunny.
1902.
Bunny?
It's 1982.
Well, what was the question again?
Well, wait, give her another chance. Hang on. When was Diet Coke invented?
Oh, Diet Coke.
Yeah.
I don't know. 1989.
All right. Let's see. The answer is... I don't have a doo-doo puss attitude, Willie. I'm being honest.
Yeah, y'all are scaring me.
I'm just
That's why I'm
telling-
giving bad answers.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, I'm tired. I'm in a good mood. We're waiting for we're waiting for Solar Edge though. What's the answer, Solar Edge? Or Tech, look it up, if you would. Kanty drops another 5. Says
What
clean
am I looking up?
Diet Coke. Kanty says clean my girl Bunny up. You know what, Kanty? I'll tell you what.
Thank you, Kate.
Wow. I thought we had something special.
Mm-mm.
All right, here we go.
No.
I was wrong, huh? All right. Bunny.
I'm not sure what I'm looking up, by the way.
When was Diet Coke first introduced?
Oh, 1982 is the answer I gave, so it's correct, probably. Hold on.
Just make sure. Calico, thank you for the super
It's
chat.
1982.
All right, here we go. Calico, who wins in a fist fight? No weapons or ice cream scoopers, Needle Kane or Billy Kincaid? And yes, there's a correct answer. There is no correct answer to that. So
That's Billy Kincaid.
no, there's no answer to that. Based on what?
Based on how Calico thinks, I know what's right.
Yeah, no, we're not answering
That's
that one.
dumb. I don't know this
Yeah,
guy.
you can ask another one though. You can totally ask another one. We would love, Calico, for you to get your money's worth, but come on, we're not answering that. That don't make no sense. That don't make no goddamn sense. Solar Edge, $20 says, dang, Jaffe, you're a bit high. Clean yourself off a little. Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. I knew somebody out there loved me. I appreciate that. I really, really do appreciate that. All right, here we go. Thanks, bud. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, and then I get to drop down the poop chute a little bit. I need to take my head with me, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. Now I'm tied with Tech. Thank you so much, Solar Edge. Appreciate that. Calico, you want another question? Where are the doors at? Yeah, where's the green door, Tech? Or does this? Where's that going?
Was I asked something? Was it me? Hello?
Somebody wanted to know where the green door is at. Have we opened the green door yet?
Oh, let me give you the information for the green door. Green door, luckily, has been open. Woo!
All right, we're going an extra hour tonight, and we're opening up the phone lines. Exciting. Good. I'm excited for that.
We're $30 into the gold door.
Calico. Use my $5 to wipe yourself off. Thank you, bud. Oh, Calico's my new goddamn right, Bunny. Who's coming to eat your goddamn lunch? I am competitive as fuck.
Why would you do that?
Because Calico.
I don't get fed at home.
Oh, baby, I'm sorry. What's up, baby? Yeah. So, but yeah, now we're gonna go an extra hour. We'll just take calls. It'll be fun. Kanty. Nothing for Jaffe. You son of a bitch. Bunny. Nothing
Thank
for
you,
Jaffe.
Kanty.
Bring decrepit people around for Bunny. You know, Bunny, I wasn't even at that dumb trial last night.
Listen,
I
if I
wasn't
had
even
to
there.
choose,
Yeah.
if it was up to me and I had to choose between Kanty and Anthony, I'm choosing Kanty.
I would choose Kanty as well, but that wasn't the choice.
Well, I already chose Kanty.
Okay.
And Kanty chose me, Jaffe.
It was not a choice. It wasn't that. It was I didn't even choose. It wasn't me. It was the mods. I wasn't choosing. But fundamentally, though, if someone said you have to choose Kanty or Anthony, I would choose Kanty. But honestly, we were choosing, which I think Kanty would appreciate. We were choosing, or it sounds like the mods were choosing, to go with the rules of the server and be respectful of everyone who have to follow the same rules. But that said, though, oh yeah, Kanty has some plunger credits. That's right. So I think you have 2 more. Is it 2 or 3? I think you have 2 more plunges, Kanty, that you can use for whoever you want.
Those are for me.
Well, Tech may end up. I mean, here's the thing you guys have to understand. Bunny and I are going an extra hour tonight. Tech's got to go to his little show over for Master Keemstar.
I do.
Think about that. But no, let's let him win. Let's let Tech Protect win because he's earned it. Idiot. She said bunny only. Well, oh yeah, okay. So
Yep,
it can
sorry.
apply. Okay, so bunny basically gets the next 2 questions she can get wrong.
Good,
So if
'cause I'm probably going to.
so if anybody wants to ask a more expensive question, this could be a really good way to take Tech out, and maybe me. But Bunny's got some safety. But I wouldn't have Kanty do it because 10 of her dollars is going to Bunny. Save it for Bunny, says Kanty. All right, you know what the deal? Klessy says when Tech said it was his dad calling, it was just really Keemstar. I guess.
Probably.
I guess. Bud, what is the matter with you? Bud is literally making Madhouse magnets. He's texting me all the time, saying he loves being part of this community, and then he sends a text to Tech going, "Love you, Tech. Don't let him get you down over there." Oh, I see. Always remember you have a home here with us. I thought you meant that over there at the LCU. Okay.
Now you gotta say something nice about Bud.
I like Bud. I've seen his art. It's brilliant. But I'm on a hair trigger Bud.
I know.
Because I don't like those people over there.
Dark $5 says this is for Tech because I won't be able to support him in the plantations he's going to.
I guess that's acceptable.
That's acceptable. Yeah, I mean, can you imagine throwing your lot in with Keemstar and not Jaffe? I mean, imagine what nonsense is existing. Whatever.
Yeah, I know.
The game will never end. We'll go to sudden death in 15 minutes. And what that means is everything, even $5 is now worth $3, up or down, is what I'll say. Because we do want to make sure we kind of keep rolling. But we're into the gold door. Don't forget now. Let's take a little break and let me remind you what the gold door is. I'm excited for this. Which is we love Bud Crazy. We're just fucking with him. Which is, hang on 1 second. I know it's going to fuck everything up, but I love this picture that Miss Bunny put together for us, but check it out. I don't even know what we're looking at anymore. Anyway, the gold door opens up our first ever Madhouse Horror Film Festival. And if we open it up tonight, we will pick the first movie as well this evening. So I am excited. I want to do that with you guys. I'm not going to vote on any of the films, so it's really up to what you guys want. Tech, where are we at with the gold door so I can add that up?
For the gold door, we are sitting at a beautiful, wonderful $56 towards the gold door.
All right.
Quarter of the way there.
So, yeah, there we go. Okay, now let's get back to the game and see if we're close to wrapping it up, or we might have to go into the Hershey Squirts version of the game. Well, because, you're the yeah, I don't know, Bunny.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's fun. You're just expressing yourself. It's okay.
I know. I like me. My therapist said it's okay to like me.
Yeah. Feels good, doesn't it?
A little bit it does. Not too shabby. All right, hang on. Okay, almost ready. There we go. Okay. What's that say there? Okay. Horror Film Festival, Sterling. Yeah, you goddamn right. That made my Dookie Puss plucker. What happened? What happened, Bud Crazy?
Oh, goodness.
Keem has mermaids and donuts, says John. Yeah, sure. Who do you think will die sooner, me or Keemstar? I could see Keemstar getting in an accident because he's reckless.
Yeah, he does talk about how he can drink and drive, which is
Does he really? Oh no. He actually thinks he can.
It's not hilarious. Yeah, he says he doesn't, though. He does always say, which I don't do, but I could.
Based on what?
He just says that he's like a real, he can keep himself straight while he's drunker than most people would be able to at that level.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. I mean, maybe. Paul says, Jaffe, you see Keem getting in an accident, hey? No, I don't.
He's gonna fall off a horse.
He's just on my shit list right now. But nothing has occurred. I don't have any real beef with the guys. Annoys me right now. Okay. Unless he dies from alcohol-induced ATV accident, you might die first. I almost had a ATV land on me. It was the first time I rode an ATV, and it was awesome. And I went jumping over dunes and shit with the guys from Single Track who made Twist Metal with me, and I made it with them. It's probably more accurate. And it was great, but I went up this one slope that was a little bit too high, and it tumped over, and thank God my legs were in between a little hump that was created because of the seat and a little cooler that was on the back of the thing. But why was the PlayStation 2 Rule of Rose game canceled in the UK? I think I know that, but I will let Bunny Button and Tech take a shot first. Tech, Bunny Button.
Nudity.
Once more, please.
Why was the PS2 game Rule of Rose canceled in the UK?
Because during development someone died. And so it was just bad practices.
It wasn't nudity, but it was it crossed the line when it came to sort of titillation and sexuality, overt sexuality, is what I would say.
I think nudity should count.
Okay, let's see.
That's just my opinion.
What's the answer, Solar Edge? What do you got? It was basically a female wrestling game. Article in the falsely claimed the game depicted scenes of kids being buried alive and engaging in sadism.
Oh.
Wait, are you saying that it was canceled because of a false article? Or are you saying that's not why it... Because you're telling me the developer that I think was EA would say, you're going to cancel our game because of something that's not accurate in our game, and they would just let that go? I'm waiting for his answer, fellas. I'm sorry. It was canceled from a false article. That's kind of insane. Oh, I'm thinking of Rumble Roses. I'm thinking of Rumble Roses, Necro. You're right. Okay, well, we all got that one wrong. Bunny gets to stay there. She has one more get out of poop free card from Miss Kanty, which is a nice gift if you can get it. Tech and I are riding up the shitter just a little bit. Just a little bit. Tech, what do you think? Do we want to go to sudden poop and speed the game up, or where are we at with this?
I think a sudden shit spree sounds super scintillating.
Scintillating?
Scintillating. Yeah.
All right, here we go. The way sudden poop works is every $5
it's like three poops in one, right?
Every $5 question will, if you get it right, nothing happens. If you get it wrong, you go up 4. You go up 4. Lizzie says, yeah, usually people don't like to see kids being buried alive. Well, again, I don't remember that game. I remember like Clock Tower. I want to say I remember it. Like, what was the one with the girl with the dog? Like, it had a white cover. I think it might have been from Capcom. I don't know. All right, so $5 will pop us up 4. That means I'm going to die in 2 missed questions. Tech's going to die in 2 missed questions. Right now, that's Haunting Ground, right? Right now, the only person who has a shot in hell who can pass about 3 or 4 wrong questions is good sir, ma'am, Miss Bunny. Good ma'am, Miss Bunny.
It me.
Bunny
Thank you,
the
Kanty.
Bee. Yeah, Kanty, I'll tell you. All these ladies got to stick together, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's a goddamn
I think that's girl power.
It's
See how this works.
man's world. Tell you what. Yeah, it's a good question. Laughing Skull says, Tech, how many fingers will this amount of poop need to clean? Yeah? Tech's distracted. What are you doing?
I'm alive again. I'm alive. I'm back. Full attention. What's going on?
Never
My
mind.
penis is in my pants. The answer is 3.
Nobody asked a question. We're just sitting around
All right.
waiting. We're waiting for a question to come in, Tech.
Oh, this is the perfect time to tell you guys, if you weren't aware, you can become a member of the Jaffe channel, which gives you great perks like us being happy. 2, the show continuing. And 3, thank you. All right, it's a great time, great opportunity. You can join the Discord. Discord.gg/Jaffe Games gets you access to the Discord, which we have live events coming up. And by live, I mean we're going to live stream things illegally. Don't copyright strike us, please. Like movies on the weekends with the mods. We have events like trials for, I don't know if you know this, Mr. Anthony, player with Prince, recently had some legal problems in our server, but he's back for now. Please report any suspicious behavior committed by Anthony of Anthony Gaming, Anthony.Anthony.gg Anthony.
I will also say though that the other perks are like lunch with Jaffe once a month, which we're doing this Wednesday. Tonight, if we make our goal to open up the gold door, only members can put games on the wheel to vote. We'll have a couple of times where non-members can vote with them or suggest movies, but tonight it's only going to be members can make suggestions. So there's more than just what Tech said, but he's not wrong. Johnny Sulk, thank you for the super chat. He says, what is the world record for most fingers on one hand? I will say 7.
I'm gonna say 8.
Oh, I want to be extra cool. You say 8 and you said 7?
I said 7.
Oh, dude, I'm fucking up the name. Someone named Sexina had 14 fingers on their hand. Sexina, S-E-X.
How do you know this?
E-N-A. Because I liked the, you know, that like book that you would get in the library. It was like 2012. Is it Ripley's fucking weird facts or world records or some bullshit book that you'd get? But they have some good fucking stories.
All right, well, what's the answer, Johnny Sulk? What you got, baby? We got 8, 9, and what did you say? 16?
No, Sexina had 14
fingers. Okay.
Wait, on one hand or most fingers ever?
On one hand.
Oh, fuck, never mind. Sexina had 14 fingers, 7 and 7.
It's 7. Jaffe cheated. Yay! So Tech goes up 4. And Bunny goes up 4. No, Bunny goes up 3.
Oh.
But 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom.
You know who has the least amount of fingers on one hand? Anobs.
Well, he still has his fingers.
Nah.
They're still there.
A finger is a
It's
finger.
fractioned.
Well, fraction don't make it a finger no more.
What does it make it? A nub.
Well, a nub. Yeah.
Solar Edge, thank you for the super chat. Just a fun fact. Sony was supposed to publish Rule of Rose, but after the UK issue, Atlas picked it up for the US market. Interesting. I wasn't even aware of that. You think I would have heard, but all right. Well, if Tech misses the next one, he loses. If I miss the next one. All right, now we're going to go into sudden death. The next one is $5 for 5 spaces. $5 for 5 spaces. Bunny goes down 1. That's why she only got 3 and not 4 because she was already at 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jaffe, can I use my super chat to save Tech? You can.
Who said that?
Yeah, you can. The other dark. Sure, you can drop him down 1 with the plunger. Is that what you want to do?
After what Tech said about you,
I know.
I'm surprised you'd do that.
No, I am.
About Zero Dark? I like Zero Dark.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The other Dark, sorry.
All right, so yeah, we'll drop him down just 1. He's still gonna die if he misses the next one because it's 5. Fucking 5.
That means that people like that guy or Necrophagiac or Canadian Connor can also donate 5 and save my life.
It could.
Guys. Chat.
It does mean that. They don't care about you. They know you've decided which bread your butters with.
Yep. Who's buttering your biscuit, boy?
Yeah, why don't you go buy some butter and then
Some
put
ham.
it on a biscuit? Biscuit's a word for vagina, right? I mean,
Biscuit?
I know that, but
Whisker biscuit.
yeah, I only asked that because, like, I remember once Barbara Walters asked Lady Gaga about her biscuit, and it was such a strange thing that I'm like, maybe it doesn't mean what I thought it meant, because I thought it meant vagina my whole life. But then I'm like, why would this professional interviewer ask her about her biscuit?
Did she have a biscuit?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are fascinated over whether she has a penis or a vagina or both.
Oh, no, I
I
just meant like, did
wish.
she have a biscuit? Why was the lady asking about a biscuit again?
I think she was asking about lyrics or something in the song.
Oh.
Necro, come on. What the fuck,
Protect,
man?
I got you. Bro.
Okay, but if he misses the next one, he's still going on. He's still dead.
I need one more to make me a safe little guy.
I don't know, man.
Oh, is that what limp biscuit means? It's like paralyzed pussy?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Limp biscuit is when you come on a cracker and the last guy to come has to eat the cracker.
No way.
It's called
No.
biscuit.
No.
Yes,
No,
way.
that's the challenge cookie.
y'all
What are you
tell 'em
talking
I'm
about?
right.
Oh
Like,
my
why don't y'all
God.
put this in the trivia? Look it up. Look up what a
Yeah,
limp biscuit is.
Goddamn right. Well, thank you, Necro, for the super chat. We appreciate it. But my God.
See, people are saying I'm right. See, y'all aren't doing trivia right with me. Ask me the good stuff.
God damn. Yeah, Charming says that's a soggy biscuit.
That is a soggy
A
biscuit.
soggy
yeah.
biscuit, limp biscuit.
No,
are
you don't
you-
get to make that.
Are you
It's
telling
not close
me?
enough.
Look it up.
Wait, but are you telling me there is a situation
biscuit.
where it's not like a handful of gay guys that are sitting around going, "Let's come on the cracker," and one of us has to eat it, and they actually go through with it? Like that's a thing, or is
I
this like an
guess so.
urban myth? There's no way that exists as something people have done without guns pointed at them.
Bunny, if you had the faculties to engage in this activity, would you play this game?
What?
Neglected Tipples, thank you so much for the gifted membership. We very much appreciate it, buddy. Thanks, sir. Alien says, what in the world? What do you mean, what in the world? It's Madhouse, baby. It's Madhouse, baby. Come on. What do you think this is?
On Reddit right here.
Paul says, of course, it's the only topic Tech didn't have to look up. Do they think I'm looking this shit up?
We don't know what you're looking at. You just seem quite distracted.
I was in a meeting with the family, apparently.
Apparently.
But everything's resolved. Everything's okay.
Okay, so Clussy says, it's not gay. It's just a fun game to
Clussy.
play with the homies. Dude.
It's just too much cum.
Jeffy, do you know what Clussy is?
No, I've never heard of Clussy.
Bunny, what's Clussy?
It's clown pussy. Clown pussy.
Is it really?
Clown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there makeup on it?
Oh no. Well, sometimes, but not normally.
It can be.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
I've never heard it called that.
Yeah. That's the Clussy.
Clussy.
You know? Pop out the balloon, she gonna tie it in her Clussy.
Bozo the clit, maybe you could do.
Okay.
You know.
Sterling's advanced. She says Clanussy. Yeah. That is a boy clown pussy.
You want me to look up seagulling? I don't think I will, sir. But why don't you just tell me what it is? Shut up, egg picker, you whore. This show is weird. Unsubbed. Oh no, whatever will we do? Jaffe just acting out his kinks. You think my kink is to sit on a toilet and shit and rise up to a fucking ceiling fan? Mish!
That would be so silly.
That would be silly. I mean, now I'm going to look into it because it doesn't sound half bad. Mish, thank you so much for the super chat. For the memberships, actually. Thank you so goddamn much, Mish. That is delightful and generous and wonderful. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. One time in Tijuana, says Skull, I saw a Clussy make balloon animals. Okay. So, okay. We got to figure this out because this game is never ending. And I think let me be a designer here and come up with really.
We could have this. This could carry on to tomorrow.
No, because I don't know if people like it enough. It kind of stops the show. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's go on to the next little bit, and then maybe we come back to this. And if we
All right,
can't,
we'll come back.
by
Okay.
I mean, I am here for another 9 minutes.
Drew says this is the third time I've checked out a Jaffe stream, and boy, howdy, it gets weirder every time. Well, you know, maybe,
Yeah.
you know, it doesn't get weirder though.
That's good though.
It's a good,
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying he's complaining. I'm just saying that I think maybe it's something like pornography, right? Like you have to keep upping the game, right? Like to me, I'll show you something. I found on the internet. And this is, you know, this is pretty terrible actually, but I want to show it to you anyway. Tech, where are we at with the gold door real quick?
I'm yawning. We are. Whoa, heavens to Betsy! What is this that I'm seeing on our? What?
What happened?
No. What? Chat, you guys have been amazing. We're $76 into the gold door.
Hey, thank you guys very, very much. $76. Now look.
Thank you, chat.
Because of that, I mean, I don't even want to show this, but you heard about this other influencer this weekend. Not the one that was in the barbershop or the nail salon that was shot with the pig. We talked about that.
Oh, yeah.
This is another one. This one was Colombian influencer Lamona was tragically shot outside her house. She's only 22. I'll show you the screens, but I'm not, you know, but the video, you don't actually see her die. But the assailant approached with a box of chocolates, claiming it was a gift. After she took one, he opened fire, leaving gunshots and screams in his wake. So,
It's awful.
and people are like, cause all of these have been happening in South America. So people are like, okay, is this like incel stalkers or are these cartel members or what is going on? But the video, and I don't know, you guys let me know if we should play it or not. There's no gore in the video, but you do hear the gunshot, and then you see him running off in the video right here, and then you hear just screaming. You know, so I don't know if that's something you guys would want me to play or not, but it does exist if you want to see it.
She dies from this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her boyfriend, he's Cartel. Is that right, Clown Pussy? Is that right? Okay. Yeah, that's terrible. Good God.
Yeah.
Good God. I mean, what is the deal? What is with the cartel down there, man? Tech, what are you doing down there? Go fix it.
Yeah, what the hell?
That's
Tech?
Colombia, right? I'm Mexican. It's
Why
a
don't
different side of
why don't
the...
we fucking fix? Why don't we just make drugs legal? Then what will they do? They'll figure something else out, I guess.
Yeah.
But, you know. Mish, thank you, buddy. The film festival. Let's go. You goddamn right. That's
Thank
incredibly
you,
generous, Mish. That is amazing. So think about this, my delightful delinquents. We are now at 50 plus 76 is, don't ask me. What is it, Tech? You're the autistic guy with the math skills to pay the bills.
Where we're at right now, we are at a wonderful 126 into the gold door, over halfway there.
Oh my goodness. Thank you guys. So the film festival,
there.
the horror film festival, which hopefully we will start on Saturday if we can schedule it. I think it will be Saturday. We will guarantee you 2 films if we open the door tonight, but if we get the rest of the films in there, we'll do those over the week. But we'll probably end up with a 12-hour film festival that's all horror, which I can't wait for. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it'll be in the Discord too, so it won't be on the YouTube, of course. But thank you, Mish. Very, very, very generous, buddy. Zero Cool says Human Centipede. I mean, I'm not going to put anything on the wheel. I'm not going to have an opinion because some of you guys, you know, I'm going to be a little high. Bunny might be a little high, but it's not going to be like it was before. But, you know, I would suggest, I don't know how you guys are watching films on Discord. A lot of times people watch Discord and they're always talking shit. And it's good to pick stupid horror movies. But if you're picking really serious horror movies that you want to like watch and be serious about, that's cool too. But I don't know what this audience is going to be. I don't know what their take on a shared horror thing is going to be. Madhouse, take a seat. Cannabis, smoke, and shadows that speak. The walls are alive and stories go deep. This is your lyrics. I haven't heard your song yet, but I will. He wrote a song for Madhouse, which I'm excited to hear. Bud Crazy did. Thank you, buddy. So Tech, I need you to be a producer right now. So honestly,
Yeah.
you know, I am so
Sleepy little guy.
I am so fried, but I think what I'll do, if we can get the gold door open tonight, I'll let Bunny run the show for about 5 minutes. Bunny, I just need to maybe just go eat something, get a drink.
Well, yeah, let's try this. Me and Bunny will talk about the, very interesting topic of clinicity. The clicy, or I've also heard it as the Peter Piper panesis. While you go get something to eat.
Yeah, I'll be back. Who was a wrecking ball on K-Nubs? Me? I was not a wrecking ball on K-Nubs. I was high as a goddamn kite.
I'm not sure if you're aware, Jeffy. K-Nubs went offline.
Yeah, and I heard he came back.
No, he's gone.
Well, I mean, I can't look. The guy. My understanding is if the guy actually got upset with me because I wasn't being a rational person when I was insanely high, it would be one thing if I was sober and not high. But we ended up playing his video. We wanted to play it. We played both of them, and they were way longer than the 3-minute limit.
He cried.
Well, I mean, at that point, I can't help you, K-Nubs. I like K-Nubs. I hate that he feels he was wrong, but I'm like, dude, I was high, and you were expecting me to be like, rational with the. I don't understand. I don't understand. All right, I'll be back.
All right, Jeffy,
like
it's
3
time.
minutes.
Yeah, go do your thing. Before you go,
Yeah.
go ahead and close Twitter and then make Bunny full screen. That way, the audience has something to look at while we're talking. Solid. So stop.
He looked
stop
up to me. I didn't do anything wrong to the guy. I just was like, hi. It's like I eventually got to his videos.
Yeah. Maybe he's mad because they weren't funny.
Yeah, there he goes, Bunny. There he goes.
There
Tech
he
Protect,
goes.
is your candle in LolCal merch yet? Oh, that's funny. Did you know they were... Is it Gwyneth Paltrow? There's some fucking celebrity out here who loves like weird
The
fucking
vagina
things.
candle.
She got the
Yeah.
vagina candle, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'll probably put out like my nut scent candle.
Okay.
It smells like buttered popcorn normally.
What?
Yeah. If you had to
That's
describe
like what the bottom of my dog's feet smell like. I always tell me it smells like popcorn feet.
my popcorn feet, I feel
Yeah,
like
they got
dog
popcorn
feet smell like Fritos. You know?
Yeah,
like,
sometimes they smell like Fritos.
yeah, like corn,
Sometimes
corn
smells like
snacks.
Popcorn. Yeah, I guess popcorn, corn snacks.
Yeah.
All the same vein.
If you had to be a dog for a day,
Yeah.
what kind of dog and where would you be?
An Australian Shepherd on a farm.
On a farm.
Yeah.
Okay.
They look like they have so much fun.
I'd want to be
Yeah.
like a mastiff of some sort, or maybe like a Malamute. And then I want to be in like also a farm. You know what?
Yeah, that's the
I want to
best place
like
for a dog.
I want to protect sheep or something. You know? I feel like
Yeah.
that's the best job a dog can have. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm watching over the other critters.
Got a job. Yeah.
Yeah,
They got a job
employed.
to do. They feel they have a purpose. Yeah.
Unemployed dogs, I'm sorry. You're sometimes a little fucking scary. Yeah, get a fucking job. Unemployed dogs on the street, I feel bad for them. But, the government should be helping them out.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we're talking about
That's true.
veterans. No, but I mean, like I'm saying, like unemployed dogs should have the government reaching out to help them out. And you know what also sucks? It's not just the dogs that don't have a job that are out there on the streets. the dogs that don't have a job, but they're living pretty in someone's house.
Yeah.
These little Pomeranian
Yorkies.
dipshits. Yeah, these little Yorkies. A motherfucker,
I got
dude. Like,
my Bobo's a Pomeranian.
yeah, your Bubba's a Pomeranian, but you know, Bubba does a job. Bubba's out there alerting you to the fact that like the house moved a little bit.
Yeah, that is what he does.
Yeah, he's
The
trying.
wind blew a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. But like the ones that are just like little posh little fucking dickheads that sit in a purse, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Get
Little
outta here.
ornament dogs. What are you doing?
Aw.
My dog will pick
doing?
you up.
Yeah.
He won't do it though because he's a sweetheart.
If you have a dog who's like, oh, it's a cute dog and I have him because it makes me feel better. All right, that dog is doing a job. But if you're like, I'm Melly Benelli and I come from a long line of stampers. You know, our family made the press to make stamps for rubber. And now we have 13 little Pomeranian dipshit dogs. Like, fuck off, you dipshit dogs. Get out of here. No one cares. Get the one little pretty dog and that's it. If you're like, I have 13 pretty dogs. You know, for every day of the week twice.
I have noticed, like, I'm in a lot of Pomeranian groups. Just because I love
shut the
Pomeranians.
fuck
They're
up.
so pretty. No, I am. Like Facebook groups and stuff, and most of the people in there have, like, at least 6 Pomeranians. I'm not even kidding. They have, like, packs of them. There's a guy, him and his wife, they have, like, 16 Pomeranians.
Someone
like,
talked
their
to
whole
me
house is filled.
about why K-Nubs is actually upset. I'm fascinated by this. Can you articulate the issue?
K-Nubs trusted you, Jaffe.
Yeah,
and
shut up.
You promised him something.
What did I promise him?
You would show his clip.
And I showed both of his clips.
Yeah, but it took too long. All right, Jaffe. When your partner in life is like, hey, Jaffe, would you be able to take out the trash before I get home from work today? And then 8 hours later, the trash still isn't taken out. And they're like, what happened, Jaffe? The trash is still there. And then 2 hours after that, you finally take it out. They have a reason to be upset.
I didn't give him a timeline, and and his videos went over the rules. They were longer.
A little convenient for you, huh? That you didn't give him a timeline, huh, Jaffe?
We were really, really high, and those videos felt like they lasted 10 fucking years.
Yeah.
And neither one of them made
I don't disagree. But he did donate that stream $100, Jaffe.
And I played.
And we probably thanked him for everything.
Yeah, it's not like
No, I mean at one time it said K-Nubs for $199, $100 donation for Jaffe to say hi to me.
Oh, that was.
And you didn't say hi.
That was not $100 donation from K-Nubs.
Well, it said $100 in the name.
I miss him doing that.
Yeah.
Like, come back, K-Nubs. I thought that was really funny.
Yeah,
I don't think there's anyone else in this community who will do stuff like that. It's just K-Nubs.
Yeah, okay, so Crowduck says maybe he was insulted Rob didn't include them in the list. Rob was being sent Rob was being sent links as he was told to do. Yeah. K-Nub should have uploaded it to YouTube and then sent Rob the link. But what's Rob going to do? Download it and then tell me to download it, put it on my hard drive? I mean, come on. Don't forget.
Peachy Pie in chat says punish Rob. Hear that, Rob?
I don't punish anybody. No. Stupid.
Can you imagine getting punished by people called Peachy Pie and Clissy? I love you, chat, but Rob was a good boy.
Rob is great.
Rob was doing us all.
And K-Nubs is great. K-Nubs is great, but I'm sorry, but I think that's a little. And maybe it was because he made the video, and maybe he thought it was really funny, and maybe the audience just didn't. It wasn't very funny. It was fine, but you think I want to go through every fucking Goosebumps fucking book ever written, and here's some relatively okay commentary? It wasn't funny. Sorry.
Yeah.
It was a little funny.
It was a little funny. It wasn't bad.
Was it? It wasn't funny. I don't think I laughed at any of them. And if I did, I was being polite. I hated all of that. And now that I'm only a little bit high, I can say it. I hated it.
I didn't hate it. I thought it was amusing for a minute or two. And then it just kept going on like it was fucking Schindler's List. And I'm like, what the fuck is this thing? Where are we going with this? And then there was a part 2. The motherfucker made a sequel. I'm like, what do you want me to do? Come on.
I love K-Nubs. I hated that video.
I hated K-Nubs, but I love the video.
Well,
No, I love K-Nubs. You know what? Fuck it. K-Nubs is better than David Chaffee. Can we get that in the chat? K-Nubs. It's KN, and then greater than DJ. Is
Hey.
your initials DJ?
Kanty, look. I'm getting some energy back. Come on. Come on. She says, chewing,
Chewing like a
chewing
cow.
like, you know what? You know what?
I fucking love Kanty. You're my favorite Kanty.
And he got mad when he
that's
played
great.
of order, like it mattered.
Yeah, he got mad, Chris. Like, oh, you're playing it in the wrong order. The art doesn't make sense if you play it in the wrong order. It's like, dude.
It took me a minute to even because I thought you replayed the same video twice, and it took me like a good 40 seconds before I was like, "Oh no, I think this is a new one."
Number 12. No, shut up.
It's horrible.
I like the Jaffe Clown emote. Jaffe Clown emote's pretty good.
This is. I will say, and I'm just gonna own it. I'm gonna own it. This is gonna go down in history as the worst stream I've done this year.
That's not true.
This is a terrible stream.
That's not true. You've had a terrible stream back in February that I can't believe exists on the internet to this day. I thought about taking it down.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
You've had a dog shit stream in February.
Be specific.
Well, I don't want to. I don't want to bring attention to it. It's how bad it is. He just spent. The stream goes on for, I want to say, like an hour and 10 minutes or so, and I went through that stream multiple times because I was like, "There's no way." 41 minutes of the stream is Jaffe complaining about how streaming sucks. It's all the whole stream. It's just Jaffe going, "I don't know anymore what I'm doing. I don't want to talk about video games. I'm getting sick and tired of people being like, Jaffe, talk about gaming. And the gaming part was like 28 minutes of just Jaffe going, why would I want to talk about video games? Not a video game guy. Like, I'll play them, but I'm not doing the video game stuff no more. And the chat is, funny enough, the chat's like, I love David Jaffe. Jaffe, please talk about video games. This is what I'm here for. And he's like, I get so mixed up in my thoughts on this. Because on one hand, Tech Protect is telling me, just be happy and do what I want with my streams. You know, like, I should talk about the stuff I want to talk about. That'll be more entertaining. But on the other hand, chat hates me for not talking about video games. What am I do? And then he just keeps on going. I promise you, it is the worst fucking stream. There's no content outside of just
Here's what I'll tell
streaming
you.
make me sad.
The only thing I can tell you, though, that makes me feel better about not being as happy as I wanted to be with tonight's stream is every single thing that we've done, even the worst, is so much better than Locale Dark.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that show.
What are you gonna do when they offer me Locale Live as a position?
I would take it if they offered you Locale Live. I think you would be a moron not to take it because you'd make some good money.
All right, I mean, so the top 3 performing shows are Locale Live, Queens, and Milkers. Right? Obviously, they're not going to give me fucking Milkers. But what if they give me Queens?
No, that won't make any fucking sense. I had a good time. Look, guys, I'm very honest. I'm very honest about things. I'm just, I'm just real tired today because I barely got any fucking. I'm not in a bad mood.
Okay.
But I'm not in a bad mood.
Don't pitch a fit. Don't.
But when you say sourpuss, it sounds like I'm in a bad mood.
Dan Virgo says it pretty well.
Not a bad mood.
You've got hundreds of viewers. You've made some money tonight, and you have a clown girl with a Pomeranian. There's not much room for improvement.
He was upside down.
Yeah, he's being precious, and you're just over there being a little grumpy puss.
Look. You guys have to understand. I take, and I know you guys do too, I take great pride in what we do. And I like that there are people that we can entertain and they enjoy the show and stuff. And when I feel like I've let them down, it makes me annoyed. You know.
My dog would eat your dog.
Come on, guys, let's get that like button smashed. You know, all I'm saying is this. If you did get an opportunity to host live, though, yeah, you should take it. I would be upset with you if you didn't, because you make some good money. I mean, what do they make? You know, you get a third of that or something? You get less than that, but still.
Probably less than that, yeah.
Leave it
I have
to
no idea what
Bubby.
that one does.
Thank you, Bubby. I wouldn't work over there anymore. Not anymore. Leave it to Bubby. Thank you for the super chat. When my partner's in a bad mood, I call him a fat baby. You know what, Bubby?
Oh.
You're not a nice...
Are you being a fat baby?
Aww.
That's
That's
fat
sweet.
baby?
You shut the hell up,
I
clown.
wanted to try it.
You want to try what?
Hey, I'm in my human disguise. That was really rude.
No. I was talking
That was
to I was
really
talking
rude.
to Tech. I wasn't even talking to you.
Oh, yeah, you piece of shit, Tech.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
My partner doesn't call me fat baby, but my partner does call me chonkster.
Goddamn right.
I love that.
You can't let
Yeah.
us down, Jaffe. I love the Madhouse too. I love the Madhouse too, Charming. I'm just, you know.
Yeah.
Look, I'll tell you something. No sleep, that's got to be the worst kind of pain. You can't, other than dehydration, no sleep is the worst kind of pain, I think. I don't know.
I feel like I
No
never
sleep.
sleep and I'm dehydrated all the time.
Yeah, but you said that you don't need a lot of sleep.
Yeah, I don't sleep.
You said that's the worst type of pain.
That's
I have
normal.
like a permanent spinal injury. I feel like that one takes the cake for me when it comes to pain.
Yeah, but
Do they love the clown Jaffe emote?
Yeah, it's a good emote. That's Miss Kanty there.
Yeah, it is good.
Miss Kanty there. All right. Well, let's do this. Let's go for another hour. Let's recenter. Let's give the people a show, Bunny. Tech's gonna abandon us to go to his stupid fucking Aussie show. What's the point? Hey, get me. Who am I? Get me. What show am I? Hey, so what's going on? Oh, you know, not much. What's going on with you? I don't know. What'd you do today? Oh yeah. Remember milkers when they got mad at people? Oh yeah. Oh, let's get a host. Grr.
Who am I? Hold on.
I'm cringe. But I am a little bit of a race traitor.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Who's that?
That's Anthony. And look, I'm so
Anthony.
thrilled we have Kanty still in our wheelhouse because we could have lost her.
Yeah.
That's
Cousin
true.
He.
But you guys told Anthony last night, though. You said one more step over the line, and that's it. I don't want people feeling weird in this community, except me. Only I can feel weird.
Yeah.
All right. Let's open up the
Anthony
phone
sucks.
lines. I thought I had the sound fixed. It's not perfect, but
You hear that, guys? Jaffe says, go ahead and call in. Join the Discord right now. Go into Madhouse Waiting Room.
well, I'm going to turn on the phone.
Well, we'll do the Discord first. Go into the Discord waiting room. Let's pull you in. We'll have a conversation. Come on by. The Discord is free to access. Let me get the link for you. Discord.gj. Bing bing.
Bing bong.
That made me cry in that movie.
What?
When Bing Bong died, and
Oh.
I cried.
Bing Bong.
I didn't just cry. I was singing it with my kids. I sobbed when he died.
Oh.
That hit me hard like a goddamn hammer. It was yeah.
Hold on, I'll be back.
Oh.
Puh.
Where'd he go?
Who knows? You know, his master's calling.
Yeah.
All right. Only $74 till we get the film festival. Let's do this. Let's do it. All right. Here we go. I'm going to turn on the fucking telephone. Maybe.
Yeah.
Can't tell me what to do because I'm the cool one. Whatever.
Yeah.
619, my delightful friends. 537-9279 will get you on the phone with me and Ms. Bunny Butani.
That me?
That me. You said your mama watches this show sometimes, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does from time to time.
She needs to call in right now. I want to talk to Mama Button.
Oh my lord.
Why-
Oh, she would definitely not be up right now.
You don't think she'd like me, do you? You're embarrassed. You're
Oh,
embarrassed.
she
You're
might
embarrassed
be
of
up,
me.
but-
You're embarrassed of me.
Oh lord.
619-537-92.
My mama's a sweet woman.
She sounds like a sweet little lady. She does.
She's very innocent and sweet,
innocent.
kind,
Innocent.
and loving. Yeah, she's very, like a lot of jokes just go clear over her head. Like,
Octalong, thank you so much for the super chat. A future goal should be to have Tech react to some movies we reference, or actually make him watch them in the film festival.
Yeah.
Well, what's up? You're on with Bunny and you're on with Jaffe. What is happening in your life?
What's happening in yours?
Is this the Kanty McCanty?
Is it?
I don't know. I can tell because I see the
I got a bone to pick with you, actually.
You got the loyalty coming off
what
Miss
the
Bunny.
Fuck was that last night at 2 a.m.?
Say it again.
I wake up like...
I could not understand you. Please do it again.
I said that what happened yesterday at 2 a.m. Well, around my time, it was 2 a.m. my time.
Okay, which was what?
The trial.
I was not in the trial, by the way. I swear.
You know what I don't like about you? That you act like this is not your channel. Like you have no control over the Discord or anything.
That's not what happened. I delegate. You're a fucking business. You're a business owner. I said.
What I say goes. What I say goes.
And what I say goes too. But I went to the mods and I said, look, you guys.
What more needs to happen? You're like, oh, if anything, if another thing that's like, what else could happen?
Can I tell you?
What else could happen?
I'm going to tell you.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so the mods were saying, like, I was like, okay, Anthony, no, he's gone based on what I heard about him. And some of them were like, well, yeah, but he talked to me and he said this has been taken out of context.
Oh, my God.
And I said to Tech and I said to Rob, I said, look, I don't want anything to do with it. It's too complicated. I'm way too busy to give a fuck about this. You guys are too. But if you want to give the guy a shot, give the guy a shot and let him plead his case. And they did. And I wasn't.
What's his case?
I wasn't there. I was there for like 15
Yeah,
minutes.
but you approved of this because it's obviously under your shit, right?
Well, I delegated it to the mods, and I trust them. I have to, otherwise I'm having to do everybody's job.
So you don't trust me?
I do trust you, but
I'm the victim.
Okay, now
I'm the fucking person.
Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. Somebody in the chat says Taco says letting Anthony back in was disrespectful to your biggest donor. Don't make excuses.
Yeah, hell yeah.
No, because I think the reason you are one of our biggest donors here is because you respect the fact that we are honest brokers, that we treat everybody.
Stop trying to manipulate me.
I'm not trying to manipulate you. What I'm saying to you is that, I'm not going to kick someone just because they pay to stay, which is not what you did, of course. Oh my God, this fucking.
Yeah, I don't break rules.
Volume's crazy.
Okay, well, Tech, why don't you explain to Kanty why you guys decided to let Anthony back in?
And why did you do it at like 2 a.m. for me?
Yeah, I was surprised that Kanty wasn't involved, frankly.
We invited her to speak. I don't know if Kanty can hear me. Can she? Hello?
Oh no, they can't. Oh man.
Yeah, so how am I supposed to explain it to her?
Go into the Discord, Kanty. Let's go in the Discord. Tech will explain it.
Okay.
All right. It's time to ban Kanty from the Discord. I'm joking.
Look how mad Bunny got.
Don't you dare. Because I'm on Kanty's side.
How about,
what side is that?
I don't know. The side of like, what?
You're a little sassy thing tonight, lady.
I am. I got it in me.
Where is let's drag Kanty in here.
Take it out.
Got
it in yet?
Is somebody gonna drag?
She's not here yet, Jaffe. Oh,
my thing is,
she's way over here. Hold on.
Kanty's an angel.
Kanty's delightful, but I'm
not.
All right, so now you can hear. So you were asking Tech why you guys let him in.
Tech's a snake. man. I thought we were friends. What happened?
Snake
That's some
out,
shady shit you
Kanty.
did. You want to know, you guys were talking about sleep paralysis and all that shit. Like, I woke up like it was the witching hour. Something was wrong. I woke up in the middle of the night. I checked my phone. And it's like the trial of Anthony. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Look, when Anthony was banned, it was a decision that I made by myself. Right? I didn't consult any of the moderators. I didn't talk to Jaffe about it. I just did it. Right? I was upset with him for multiple reasons. I had my reason to be upset with the guy. He's kind of a dickhead. And so after being banned for a month, right? Jaffe talked to Anthony on another server, and Jaffe said, "You know what? Yeah, you should have a trial."
So you did something to do with it, Jaffe?
Well, he only slightly did.
Go ahead.
Jaffe.
He asked me, can I come back in? I said, dude, I don't want to get involved with it. I'm too busy, and this really doesn't mean anything to me. I like you and all, but it sounds like you're making a lot of the women uncomfortable, and I don't want that in our server. And he said, well, Tech said this and this, and I said, look, if you and Tech and Rob want to talk, that's a you thing. I'm fine with that. I said, but I don't really care. I said, I just can't worry about it, Anthony. And the next thing I knew, he was having a trial.
Yeah, so that's
all
in the middle of the night.
There. Yeah, imagine having a trial without the victim present.
Well,
exactly.
This is where it comes into what is the victimhood status that we're looking into, right?
I got lied on. Got lied on. He lied on me.
Yeah.
He disrespected me.
Anthony's
he sent me something highly inappropriate.
Anthony's lied on the entire server by saying he played with Prince. Okay, like Anthony is just a liar on her.
Well, that's true.
Yeah. But like outside of him, because he was an asshole, right? The whole making an event on his server. Let's get Kanty drunk and laugh at her. That was like the biggest dickhead
sent
move.
His pecker, right? Like that part is confirmed.
Yeah,
right?
I think that's worse than everything. Yeah.
But from everything I've heard from you and everything I've seen from like the DMs, it seems like that was like the least important thing for you. It was probably like a gross pecker.
It wasn't the least important thing. I try to be open-minded like you guys are. Be like, oh, maybe he is just like a
bad old man.
Yeah,
I don't know, like
the benefit of the doubt.
He's dumb.
Yes, that and obviously it didn't.
Okay, well, let's be very clear, because I can't tell who's trolling and who's not trolling in the chat. You guys know good and well that I would not have a server that supports scenarios where women don't actually, or anyone, but in this case, women don't feel comfortable. And I assumed that if you guys knew that the mods really sat with it and talk to Anthony and talk to other people, you guys would go, okay, well, they have all the details we don't have. We'll trust them. If that's not what's happening, I'm not going to risk a lot of people's happiness for one person. So, of course women deserve to feel safe. No one is arguing that, Peachy Pie. Of course they do. Of course they do.
With Anthony in particular, right? None of the mods got to vote on whether or not he was breaking the rules, right? No one got to voice their opinion on it. I was just upset with him for a number of things because he's kind of an asshole. He's kind of a dickhead. He talks about shit that he probably is like shouldn't be talking about. He did the weird thing with like, I'm gonna talk to Keemstar, Jaffe. You better watch out. Yeah, and I was like, all right, I'm fucking tired of this guy. Like, it's too much on my plate.
He also was very against me being a crown on your show, which I sent you that too. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, that is true. He was like,
why?
He was like trying to.
He was telling me that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was trying to pull support away from David Jaffe because he was like, I'm gonna be my own streamer. I'm gonna do it, guys. Kanty's gonna be my supporter one of these days.
I mean,
which, it's like an old man following his dream. Now, when it comes to like Peachy by saying women deserve to feel safe. So people did reach out to the moderation team, me in particular, a number of times, women saying, oh yeah,
I reached out to you.
Yeah,
so I don't know what happened now.
Which is why he got banned originally. But women have reached out to me and been like, oh yeah, Anthony like DMs me. But when I find out like what the DMs are, it's like, Hi, did you watch the Sonic movie? Because I feel like you were talking about like this animation quirk in like film, and I thought it was really interesting that Sonic 3 did it best in the last decade. I'm like, that's not harassment. It's a little autistic. It's a little, weird, weird probably. But he's not saying like weird shit in DMs. Every woman that's reached out saying like, "Oh, Anthony DMs me," it's like I saw a deal at Lowe's at the Home Depot where you can get fertilizer with a pot for free if you want to get seeds. That might be interesting. I heard you talking about growing flowers.
That's a good deal.
And I was like, okay, I guess so, Anthony, you fucking dick. Now, the dick pic to Kanty, I think, is a one-off instance. Personally, if I felt like he was like consistently sending out inappropriate. If anyone wants to come forward and show us that Anthony,
you want me to? It was more than that, but the only reason why like I guess I got silent about it was because you banned him. You got him banned. So I was happy with that, you know what I mean? And then I also like to go into VC like when I'm not that busy. But now I probably won't be that active. That's what I meant yesterday. Like I'm not gonna be that active because it's just annoying to have to like, deal with it. And every time I'm around, he tries to talk to me. So
he's promised us to not interact with you as best as he can, and
as best as he can.
If you hop in a room and you're like, Anthony, what the fuck? I imagine he's gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not though. I don't.
I don't think you will.
At all.
Hey, I don't think you will.
Leave it to Bubby says he's a weirdo. So what? We're all weirdos. I'm not gonna ban someone for being a weirdo. I know that's not what you're saying, but.
No, I'm just saying for my personal experience.
No, I'm talking to Bubby in the chat. But yeah, I mean, look, and I guess I also feel bad for him because I know he's struggling with his divorce and he's an alcoholic and that doesn't give him a right. That doesn't give him a right to do the things he did. But it's I like to give people more than one chance if I can, but I don't know. If the chat let the chat vote. I really don't care.
We voted yesterday and everyone voted not to. I don't know what you're doing, Tech, because everyone voted no. This was clearly your idea to keep him around.
This is not my idea.
There was more votes saying no.
I hate Anthony. People who know Tech know that I don't like
All
Anthony.
right, well then put a chat for the members only and let's see what they want to do. Let's see what the plan is.
We're not changing the outcome.
Well, sure we are if we need to.
What do you mean need to? K-Nubs! Play part 3 of my video, $2.
I am so mad at everyone tonight. I don't feel good. I'm tired. Oh, here's Bukkake now.
Fat baby.
I am not a fat baby. That is Bubby's husband.
Yeah, you are.
That's Bubby's husband. He's a little.
Oh, it seems to get you worked up.
This all started when I put the ice cube up my butthole.
Please.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, what?
I would be super happy, right, if you can please put that glass that I told you about.
Oh yeah.
To be sold because I want one.
Oh, I'm selling.
I would be so happy. I'll forget everything.
What? No. Watch this. Here's what we do. See, if I was, God, I'm not gonna do it.
Do it.
What? No, please do it.
No, I'm gonna.
Andy's like smiling too.
Because I'm there. There's two sides of me, right? There's the side of me that is the real me, that's a nice guy and wants everybody to be happy and get along, and I want to earn everybody's support. And I want us to make a great show for everyone. And Kanty, you've supported us more than if you ever need to. And then there's the part of me that's like, you know what a real business person would do? All right, Kanty, you want to get rid of this guy and the chat's behind you? $200 right now. We'll get our film festival. And
that's nothing.
That's
nothing. Do you want to hear?
No. To rebate Anthony is not $200. Look, here's the thing.
Oh, look at it. See.
Let me present the case. Because people aren't understanding. Okay. This community
channel?
I know, but hold on, Kanty. This is the biggest problem that happened. Me going
I don't feel good.
Relax.
I don't know what to do.
Just listen. dickhead. All right.
Oh my god.
Me making that decision was obviously because I'm very favorable for Kanty. She's a funny person. She's nice. She hasn't harmed anyone.
I can't tell.
She's not annoying, right? Anthony is all these things. He's annoying. He's reckless. He's stupid. I fucking don't like him. But me making that decision took away all of the autonomy that this community has built up with our moderation team and disrespected them by not giving them an option. So this trial was to have specifically the mods actually voice how they felt about Anthony, right? I took that away from them. I took it away from Bukaki. I took it away from Izzy. I took it away from Rathy. Everybody. They had no
should have
choice.
jumped you in an alley.
Yeah, but what I'm
did.
saying is we brought it back to the attention of the moderation team who help run this community, who keep this place running, right? And they voted in favor of Anthony coming back.
How many women are on the moderation team?
Izzy
0,
and Sterling.
I think.
So we have one.
that's two.
We have one.
I heard
Izzy and
Sterling said no, but
Sterling did-
Izzy said yes.
Yeah, Sterling said no. Izzy said yes.
Okay, so well, Scott's my nephew. He says, "Ban this goober messing with your number one dono," because
I just want a glass. That's all I want.
you'll get
and I'll be happy.
you'll get your glass. But wait a minute though, Scott. I have to put now. I will admit we could have gotten it wrong, but I need to be able to put our morality ahead of our checkbook, and the idea of acquiescing to people with more money feels like cronyism. So I'd rather acquiesce to.
I do love Kanty, but I think the latest math is Kanty is like 12th place in terms of donations.
Oh,
but doesn't that based on every day? Like it changes every day. It says...
No. My tracker currently shows like for the month of May at least is so far. I think you're like not in the top 10. I'm not saying anything with that. Please don't donate more.
Here's what I'll say.
So if I was in the top.
No.
There's no reference. There's no reference to you being in the top 10 or anything.
But here's
I
what
do love you.
Do you
You're
want
amazing.
money? Like what? What are you saying?
Wow. I know
No. Here's what I will say. Here's what I will say.
If Mish said it, then we'd have to ban Anthony.
Yeah, I will say if you look at I'm going to bring it up on the screen, Kanty. Anthony. I'm going to defer to the mods on this. If they got it wrong, they'll take the blame, and I won't defer to them again. But so far, they've been pretty trustworthy people, and I can't do everything, and I have to be able to rely on these guys and ladies. And so far, so good. But if it goes tit shape, that's wrong. Pear shape. What's the bad thing they say? If it goes tits up is good. Pear shape is bad.
Tits up is bad.
But isn't tits up good? Because they're tits. And
no, because she's dead. I don't know. Tits up is like, I'm pretty sure tits up is a bad thing.
Anyway, the point is, but
I like.
Look at your screen, Kanty. I want you to imagine this. The Kanty Madhouse 12-hour horror film festival. Just imagine your name in lights. It'll only cost you $200 to be the main sponsor for the Madhouse.
I'll literally do it right now, but Tech is going to let him stay.
Well, yeah, that's
so
a different.
annoying.
That's a different thing.
Tech, what's wrong?
Yeah,
Why are you
Tech,
against me?
Tech,
You're
talk
wrong.
to Kanty.
100%.
I have to get gum. I'll be right back.
Why do y'all hate women?
Oh, yep.
You can't play that card. I'm non-binary. There's no misogyny here. I don't claim a gender, dickhead. Well,
I'd be happy with that glass that I asked them for.
I don't know what the glass is, but I'll make sure that it happens. Whatever.
Okay, then I'm fine with it. Then either way, obviously I can't tell you guys what to do, but obviously I didn't like that he was allowed back just because I felt like it was better that way. Like
I enjoyed
I would
myself.
join
Yeah.
DC and everyone was super chill and we would laugh and joke around.
Yeah, it was a fun
and now
time.
it just feels kind of weird now. But
I will say, so far, since he's been unbanned, there's been a lot more Anthony hate in the server, which is also pretty cool. It's also pretty nice to see people being like, I fucking hate this guy. I like, me too, buddy. Now we can hate him from inside.
I
the
don't
club.
hate it. I'm just disturbed by everything. I've never had anyone do that to me. That's all.
Look, if Mish says ban Anthony right now, I'd have to highly consider it.
Mish, you know what to do.
But Mish, as our number one supporter, is not going to put me in a hard space like that. You know, he knows that the money's there.
Jaffy, we
'cause he loves
can't
the
hear
show.
you.
Yeah, you're muted.
Ah, don't tell him. Don't tell him. No,
Oh,
he's chilling
sorry.
again. No. No, you weren't supposed to
Sorry.
tell him.
Paul, shut up. Ugh.
Yeah, you know, Paul, go watch us fucking from the shadows, all right? Enjoy your time out. You don't contribute anything, Paul. Later, buddy.
Look, I would like. I am a little concerned that out of how many mods are there? 4 or 5?
No, there's like 7. We got
No,
Bob,
that's fine. No,
me,
7's fine.
Papaki,
I don't need the whole list.
Izzy.
Okay, so out of
Well,
the
Josh should know.
out of the 7, there's 2 women. 1 woman voted no. 1 woman voted yes. Right?
Yeah, but I'm also non-binary, so fuck you.
I would like to think that.
Paki's also something else, I think.
I would like to think somebody would go. Let's just let the women decide.
That's cringe and
We would all
sexist.
say no.
That's sexist, Jaffe.
Why?
How dare you?
You guys didn't
Are you
suffer.
are you saying men
doesn't-
aren't
he's-
allowed to like have ideas about like?
But he's doing this to the women though.
Yeah.
He's not doing any. Again, no one else is presenting that there's an issue here with Anthony harassing women. Just like he's like a lonely man messaging everybody. He's messaged men too, right? No one else has been like, Anthony sent me a dick pic.
Have you gotten any inappropriate texts from Anthony?
No, I started ignoring him pretty early, but he did have to keep coming and assuring me that he was not sharing my nudes around. But he somehow was always around when my nudes were getting brought up. So, I mean, I just took that as like, he's a little weird, you know? A little strange.
Yeah, he's a strange man. But like, he also messages me and he's like, Tech Protect, you know, someone was talking about the fact that your dick pic's out there.
But did you get a dick pic?
He might send me a dick pic, but I mean, he's also reached out to
He
me
might, but he
being
didn't.
like,
He didn't.
all right,
I
Anthony,
have
you know you can
PTSD.
you can prove her wrong.
I'm a victim.
You're joking, Kanty. There's no shot. Look, Anthony's reached out to me about like my nudes being online as well. Which, by the way, if you find him,
Oh, really? You have nudes?
Yeah, my dick pic's out there.
Tiny Taco says, I have literally 0 friends or social life. I'm single as hell. I like there's a margin there.
As hell.
Yeah. I don't send my penis pics to women. Being lonely is a poor excuse. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's because he's an alcoholic.
Yeah, he's an alcoholic. Also, Anthony's apparently, his take was, I did not mean to send a penis picture to Kanty. He did it by
I
accident.
guarantee he did.
He apologized.
He told me other things as well.
How come
But
women?
whatever.
How come
Guy
women
should just say that?
But how come women are also giving their phone number? Like, why would you give?
No, it was on Discord. It wasn't on phone number.
Oh, okay.
It was on Discord.
Yeah.
There you go, blaming the victim again.
No, I'm just somebody asked that in the chat, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know why. I mean, you know, Bunny almost slid down the seat because it was so wet when he said, "Sup, baby." So
He says, "Tech my DP."
Don't you regret that day, Bunny?
now."
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm like, ugh.
I tell you what.
I thought I was joking.
All right, well, I'm gonna let you guys go.
I will get. Listen, I will get.
It is.
Wait, no. Actually, it's not just 2 quick things. One, I'll get the glass up there this week. I'll get the whole set of glasses. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. And then, seriously, if you genuinely, because it's hard to tell when people are joking around. If you genuinely feel this was a bad call and you don't think it's good for the server, just reach out to me with a DM and let me know, joking aside, you're serious. And if you are, I'll look into it. I was just hoping I wouldn't have to. I don't have time for this shit. But then again, no one does. You shouldn't have to deal with it either. But if you're like, no, I don't give a fuck. I'm just fucking around. Then we'll leave it as is. But if you're like, dude, it really does bother me, and
all this really did happen. So no, I'm not joking around.
No, I know it happened. I want to know.
You know what I mean?
I want to know how disrespected you feel and how disrespected you think.
Highly disrespected.
Because we let him back in?
No, of the whole situation.
What do you mean?
of what he did to me.
Oh, of course. But do you feel that we're disrespecting you and other women in the server by letting him back in?
I just don't understand it. I don't know why he's needed around. That's all.
That's not my question, though.
But obviously, that's not my call.
No, it's not about that. It's about, I just want to know if you feel like you are being disrespected by the community leaders of the Discord. And if so, then I will step in and talk and go, maybe we have to fix this.
Mish with $20 says, well, if my vote counts, I'd let Bunny decide. I trust her judgment. LOL, let her take the heat off me. I don't know the whole lore of this nonsense.
Okay. Yeah, I don't.
That, Bunny?
I don't either. So, Kanty, did you say what? Let you think about it?
Said that I don't think that your mods are disrespectful at all. So I can't even say that. They've been super like understanding and stuff. So.
Okay, so you don't feel that you're being treated disrespectfully by their decision?
No. It's a decision that was made, and I'm sure that they considered everything.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Got it.
So it's okay.
Thanks, Kanty.
Would like to motion for a retrial.
Oh, Lord.
With Kanty there. With Kanty there.
It was the middle of the night.
I mean, the thing wasn't even streamed, truth be told.
It was recorded, though.
Okay.
We do have a record.
Oh, look, he recorded it.
We'll be able to post it someday soon.
But it's all right. Let's just leave it that way. It's fine.
All right.
I guess.
I'll leave it up to, don't. Okay.
I just want a glass. That's all I want. No.
I'll get you a glass, buddy. Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Kanty.
All right. Bye, guys. Bye. Love you. Bye.
I love her. Why are y'all like that?
I'm not like. I didn't do anything.
That poor girl.
Oh, Lord. She's gonna.
What have y'all done?
I don't know. I like Kanty a great deal.
If you don't sleep tonight, we know why now.
Hey, I have to be able to rely on people to do things. I mean, Tech's in charge of the mod team and working with Rob and.
What the fuck, Tech?
I don't know. But also, I can't relate. I have never sent someone a dick pic ever.
Well,
ever. And I'm happy with my penis, but I don't feel the need.
Are others happy with your penis?
That's
why you send the pic.
I've had no complaints, but what I've had every woman tell me, whether they're friends or I've been hooking up with this woman, is they say, I don't know why guys send dick pics. It's not like we want these fucking things. Most women do not want to see your fucking dick unless maybe you're dating. Okay, maybe. But
yeah.
If you're not intimate enough with the specific woman that when she gets a picture of a dick, if she can immediately recognize it and go, oh, that's Tex because he's got that little weird vein or whatever. If you're not in that
Marilyn Monroe freckle on the head.
Great.
Really
if you're not that kind of in a relationship, you don't need to be sending your goddamn dick pics. That's what I'd say.
Yep. That's true.
Huh?
I'm going to ask the audience.
But Kanty's going to get her glass. We'll get her that glass. Absolutely. Cat Guy. Remember the glasses with your logo and then we had the host pictures in the back?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cute.
I don't know.
Let's find out what the audience thinks, Jaffe.
What do you do? Like let's just take a singer like a Taylor Swift or something, right? And you're a fucking pro. That woman went out and she did, I don't know, 3 years of a 4-hour tour almost every night with the Eras tour. Whatever you think about her, she's a goddamn trooper, right? Mm-hmm. And I have one kind of rough night because I didn't get a lot of sleep. And I'm just like, the audience can tell. How does she do that? Maybe that's why she's Taylor Swift. Maybe that's why Michael Jackson was Michael Jackson. Maybe that's why Howard Stern is Howard Stern, because you can't tell if he shows up and is having a bad day. But you can totally tell I'm what'd you call me? Some kind of puss or something?
You're like a little sour puss.
So some kind of baby.
You're a little bitter biscuit.
A bitter Drugs help? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Hey, bud, I love you too, buddy. I love you too. But I'm just saying, Lady Gaga has more talent in her pinky than Tay-Tay. I love fucking Lady Gaga. Why do they have to compete? You know who's amazing that doesn't get the credit she deserves is fucking Miley Cyrus. That woman can fucking sing like a goddamn, wrecking ball. But she's amazing, but,
Yeah.
Bud says I'm a little doo-doo dumpling. Yes, I'll take that.
We do have another caller before I have to go, Jeff. You want to pull him in?
Yeah, you go ahead and do that. Make that happen. Make your magic work.
Hey,
Sakura.
what's good?
Well, what's up? Who are we talking to? I don't see a name.
Sakura.
How's it going, everybody?
It's good. How are you?
I am chill. I was just talking to the dude in the other chat about how I started smoking. So normally I take a nap at 6:30 to 8:30, right? And I always have weird dreams because I'm usually watching you guys while I'm sleeping. Did I tell you? Yes, I think the other day I had a dream that my dad was a chicken.
Oh.
No.
Tell us the Papa Cock dream.
Oh, you could not have phrased that worse.
Yeah. Tell us more.
Whoa, wait.
About
Tech,
that.
wait a minute. Tech, read Darth Nugget's thing that he just posted.
Darth Nugget says, Anthony just can't help himself. He just asked me if it would be against the rules to post his N-word pass in the Discord.
In our Discord?
Tell me, Darth Nugget
Tell me Darth Nugget's trolling. Darth Nugget kind of trolls.
Yeah, post some type of proof, Darth Nugget, you dickhead.
Wait, Anthony has an N-word pass? Is that what we're hearing?
No one has an N-word pass, but he thinks he does.
What if you have family that is of a darker persuasion?
Here's the question. Let's talk about that.
Oh no, yeah. What the fuck are you saying, Anthony? Anthony, can you get in the fucking call, you piece of fucking shit, dude? Oh my god.
Did he really say that?
I got something I want to post.
You can kick me.
Yeah, he says I got something I want to post, but I don't know if it's against the rules. At Poop Trash Bucket, which I'm pretty sure is Darth Nugget. I'm gonna DM you and tell me if this is against the rules. Okay. Darth Nugget goes, how the fuck would I know more than you about that?
But what is it?
Anthony, get in the fucking call.
No. What is it?
We don't know. There's no conversation past that. But in general, he's like, "Can I post this? I'm gonna DM you what it is." And apparently, it's a fucking.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, I have a question real quick. Were you guys talking about Pomeranians earlier?
Yeah,
they were. Yeah.
Bunny loves Pomeranians.
Okay, yeah, I had a dream about Pomeranians, and it was
here's
on a Pomeranian farm.
Here's a better question. If you had the in-pass and you got it from Harriet Tubman came back in the future herself and gave it to you, why would you still say it? Why
I wouldn't.
Why do white people why are they so fucking obsessed with getting the in-pass?
The closest thing that I ever say is ninja.
Don't they have enough? Don't the white people already have enough they took from the black goddamn people?
I just thought it was funny when everyone was blaming Tina of it.
Jesus.
I mean, I don't know. As a Hispanic,
that guy, it's got nothing to do with free speech. It's got nothing. Free speech, that's no one's saying you're not allowed to say it. God, no one's teaching civics.
Yeah.
Oh no, not at all. That's pretty stupid.
Oh.
What's your favorite part about being a Hispanic, by the way, Sakura?
My favorite part about being a Hispanic, barbecues.
Yeah, it's the food.
It's the food. It's always the food. Yeah, every event is a occasion for a barbecue. It's like, hey, it's a Sunday, barbecue. Hey, it's your birthday, barbecue. It's the Super Bowl, barbecue.
Hell yeah. Bunny, what's your favorite thing about being white?
Definitely not getting pulled over as much.
Okay, Jaffe. Favorite white thing?
Just benefiting from all the systemic racism and white privilege.
Oh, dude. I live off the guilt.
It's not.
I love hearing the guilt.
It's not guilt though. That's what people don't.
It's feeding me.
Fine, but it's not. It's not guilt. You keep eating more, I'm going to send you up on the toilet.
Keeps my skin smooth.
There's
no cancer.
Yeah, but you're not
no
really,
skin cancer for me.
But you're not listening though. I'm not. There's no guilt.
No.
I can't even breathe right now. Fuck.
Chat, can we hear, for those that are white, can you post what your favorite thing about being white is? And please make sure it's something that says, I'm sorry for what I've done. All right? Make it seem like an apology.
You look like you need a big hug, bro.
Stop, you're making him grumped up.
It's so good. It's so nice. Jeffy not having guilt is the problem. True. Jeffy's not guilty.
I bet Jeffy gives the best hugs.
I do. What would I be guilty of? Being white? No. I don't feel guilty about being white, but I do feel that there are absolute. Yeah, I don't want to get into it. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna oil up. I'm gonna oil up now.
It's gonna oil up. What? You're gonna go to the Diddy store and buy some oil?
I already have oil, dude. Astroglide right next to me. Always. Never know.
I'm not going to talk about what I have next to me.
Is it the Lord Jesus Christ? I hope so. Let him be with you. Praise be.
Oh no, I'm not into that whole like Christian stuff.
I like to roleplay. You know, it can be fun. They put a little red dot on my forehead. They're like, it's Ash Wednesday.
All right. This is okay. This is just getting into talk. I don't want to talk. I want to do a show. Let's go.
All right. Thanks, Soccer, for coming by. We'll see you soon.
Love you. Bye.
All
right. You go. Off with you now. Go to your real job. Go to your real
all right, buddy.
job.
Let me get an actual. What is your favorite thing about being white? What's a white thing?
I don't think about it, which is my favorite thing, because I don't have to think about it. I speak for her. She's a woman.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. I like that the grocery stores usually have like all the stuff in them. You know, they're not usually like out of stock on stuff. The grocery store in the white neighborhoods. You don't get it, because anyways, it's fine.
I get it.
No. The poll is in.
What'd they say? What was the question?
The question was, it's coming up. It's loading. My Discord.
Special picture. What special picture?
Oh yeah. Would you like to receive Jaffe's special picture? We were talking about dick pics and how you never sent one. And majority of the audience says they would. They would like to receive a Jaffe penis picture.
K-Nub says boring calls last way too long. I agree. Tonight they are, but this show I've written off. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and commit to give you guys the best fucking show you've ever had with these guys tomorrow, because I just got no sleep and I'm sorry. But I agree with that. But then he says we couldn't even play all part 2 of my video. Dude.
He did donate more money for you to play part 3.
It was terrible. That's not even true. It wasn't terrible.
It was terrible.
What made it terrible was it was just really long, and we got we got the joke. We got the joke the first like minute and a half, and it was like, okay, I get it. He's the crypt keeper kind of thing, and he's okay. Shit, he's gonna go through every goddamn one of these books. That was the problem. Yeah. Peachy Pie says it was his form of expression. Yeah, but my job is to express ourselves by entertaining the audience. I did play part 2. I played part 2 in the wrong order, but I played part 2. And it just kept going. How many fucking books did R.L. Stein write? How many fucking goddamn Goosebumps are there? Jesus Christ.
I felt like those videos were playing when I was born, and they were going to be playing when I died.
I think so.
Love you, chat.
Goodbye, Tech.
Love you guys. Kiss, kiss, smoosh, smoosh. Nom, 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 nom. I'm eating the white guilt. Nom, 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 nom,
he just wanted a chance. King TL says, I enjoyed the video, K-Nub. I understood the joke. I understood the joke, too.
Yeah.
I didn't dislike the joke, even. I just was like, okay, I got it. It would kind of like being... Why'd the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? Haha, okay. Hey, why'd the chicken cross the road? I don't know. To get to the other side. Okay. Hey, why'd the chicken cross... Shut the fuck... We got it! We got it.
Mish, no. There's no part 3. He was joking.
No,
There's
that's
never been a part 3.
No, that's like the third version of the goddamn Matrix. What is happening? So did I? Okay, thank you, Mish, for that super chat. We may actually get our film festival after all. Let me add this ducats up, and then hey, oh, Jesus.
Kanty.
You know this woman.
I love
I swear.
Well, y'all just treat her so dirty.
Wait, shut. Come on, man. I don't feel good. I don't feel good.
Oh, you're gonna get good sleep tonight. You're not gonna have any guilty nightmares for how
you know what
you treated Kanty.
That's not nice.
Fine.
King TL says thank you, Kanty, and I'm on your side. I'm on Kanty's side too.
Got a funny way of showing it, Jaffe.
I asked her. First off, Mish, seriously, thank you very much, buddy. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Mish.
Kanty, of course. My God. Okay, well, if you guys want to say thank you to the film festival, you thank Miss Kanty because it's through her donations that we open that gold door. Thank you so fucking much, Miss Kanty. We're gonna have a good film festival. We appreciate it. I'm renaming it too. It's the Kanty Madhouse 12-hour film festival. But right now it's only 2 hours or 4 hours because we'll know if we're doing all 12 hours by Friday, and it'll be on Saturday is the plan. But seriously, Kanty, thank you for that. But here's the thing. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I was about to talk about women's breasts, but now I've been.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead with your bad self. Just hang
Go
on.
ahead.
You know what?
Go.
Why does Jaffe look like Pierre Schneider? Oh, that IGN guy? I don't know. The Kanty Horror Fest. We really do appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. Jaffe, your nose looks bigger without the beard. Okay. What a nice, dumb comment.
He looks very handsome.
He's not saying I didn't look handsome. I'm just like, what a strange thing. Thanks for sharing your observation, I suppose. Okay, here's what we're going to do. First off, Bunny, is there anybody in the Discord waiting? Because I don't want to leave people waiting. But seriously, Mish, thank you. Kanty, thank you, buddy, very much.
Yeah, there is.
Who is it? Well, just tell me who it is first.
It's Zombie Bites and Alien Popcorn.
All right, well, let's bring him in real quick. Hang on. Yes. You ever just have dumb question. Of course you've had a bad day. But bad days can go suck a bag of fucking moldy severed dicks.
You just don't let it happen.
You
say no.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you just go, no.
You can't make that a thing.
Mm-hmm.
You just
say that's a later problem.
You like bend. It's like the bend and snap.
Mm-hmm. But you do it with your emotions. You just go,
Oh, Zuzu is Solar Edge. Zuzu, are you Solar Edge? I want to make sure. Bukaki says I look much gayer without the beard. I mean, I'm not a gay man, but
he would slide right in an anus now, if there was one big enough. You're right.
I told my mama you were nice. She liked I was working with you when I talked to her spirit, and now she's. I'm gonna have her curse you. I'm gonna have her curse you now.
She'd love me.
She probably would, which sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Let's bring in Zombie Bites. Zombie Bites, you're on with Jaffe, and you're on with Bunny and people who live in the stage. What's up, bud?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, bud?
Hey.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yo.
Yes.
If you had like one shot. Yeah, what's up, bud?
How come your face looks like a baby butt?
Because I took a baby's butt, cut it off, and sewed it on my goddamn face like a real fucking man does.
Can you teach me?
Just get a baby.
Where do I get a baby?
Go make one and then cut its butt off and give him a fake butt made of plastic paper mache.
How do I make a baby?
I don't know.
Could I buy one?
Probably.
I want to buy a baby.
Okay. Sadly, yes. What do you want to talk about?
No. So the other day I called in. We're talking a little bit about like 9/11 and like the government sucks ass and ass. at the same time. So you're a man of an age. Do you remember the Gulf of Tonkin incident?
That was before my time. That was Vietnam.
Yeah, it was NAM. So for those watching that may or may not know, so my whole thing is like the government never acts in the people's interest, and they're literally only there for special interest and money and power and control. And you were saying like, well, how do you know like 9/11? Good, was it an inside job and stuff? And I just wanted to relate to that in the Gulf of Tonkin incident, there was America had sent warships to the coast of Vietnam, and they got attacked one time and one time only. And in the Gulf of Tonkin, the general or like the commander of the ships lied and said that they got attacked a second time, and it was proven there was no attack whatsoever, and that's what got us involved in NAM.
Yeah, but was it the general that lied on his own, or was it that the government wanted us in NAM?
I think it's probably both. I mean, so like with NAM, the French were fighting in Vietnam. That's what started the whole conflict. Because if people don't know, Vietnam used to be a territory of France, and they broke off and had independence. And France wanted Vietnam back, and they were getting fucked, like just slaughtered. And we owed France a favor from the Revolutionary War because they helped us. So my belief about NAM is that we're like, all right, guys, you're cashing in your favor. We'll go in and destroy Vietnam. And we did the exact same tactics they did, and we got fucked. So much to the point where historically Vietnam isn't technically listed as a war because we lost. It's considered a police action. So how about that shit?
Oh, I mean, I'm very familiar with what happened in the suck, as we called it when I was over there. But what I'll say though, Jungle Rot. I read a book called Jungle Rot. It's amazing. It's about zombies in Vietnam. But anyway, yeah, no. I mean, look, I think the government. I honestly don't even know. I don't even know at this point. I'd like to say that the government is trying to do its best, being a huge mechanism. And like somebody in the chat just said, sometimes they do good, sometimes they do bad.
It's best to do what, though? That's the problem. It's not what we vote for them to do. I mean, listen, how many politicians have actually got in and did what the fuck they said they were going to do and why we voted for them? I mean, it's literally just about money and power, and the lobbyists literally sit around all day and just campaign for money and donations. And that's that's the majority of what Congress does.
It's like YouTube.
That's it. I know but at least you're providing something here.
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, I'm not that purely cynical about it, but I'm pretty close. I mean, I do think that no one enters into public service thinking I'm going to be some corrupt asshole that just listens to K Street. I think most people who at least get into it at the beginning, I think they want to do good. Something about that job or the money or the power just doesn't let you really be a decent person. And some people are able to sustain their morality, but it's very rare. And I can't really,
maybe if you're a mayor, that's true. Okay. But why is it a career? Okay. It's a career of, like, how much of an asshole do you got to be to look at the country or their state or even your town, even a mayor, to look at it and go, yeah, I know it's best for all this. Well, you guys don't know.
I don't think that's the mentality, or it's not supposed to be the mentality. The mentality is supposed to be, we're in a republic, and I do think there is hubris that comes with that job. There has to be. But at the same time, I don't think that's necessarily always a bad thing. That's like saying, what kind of asshole do you have to be to do a stream or be a film director or write a book? Oh, I know what's a better book than this guy, or I know what's,
Well, you're providing. Oh, no, I'm saying you're providing something. But to look at a town full of people, or a state full of people, or a country full of people, and to think that you know what's best for them and your ideas are so great. And my ideal government is literally like Knights of the Round Table, right? Everything should come to a committee like the Jedi freaking Council, bro. You know, the people need to get together and decide what's best for them based on the need and desire of those people specifically. Because I can tell you, I live in New York, and what we want in New York is a lot different than what they want in California, or what we need is a lot different than California or Texas or Maine or Connecticut or any of these states, right? We have different needs, different wants, different desires, different populace, you know, and we are the ones that are supposed to vote and decide, oh, who has our best interest at heart. But dude, they get in there and then something happens. Maybe they find out some fucking information that they didn't know before, or you know, someone has greased their fucking palms and they go, well, fuck it, I gotta pass this bill, or I gotta vote on this.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, end of the day, it is difficult because sometimes people want people in there that vote that are conscious. Other times they say, I want somebody in there that is voting exactly what the people want, and it might as well be a democracy and not a republic.
We don't even live in a republic, Jeff. It's a bureaucracy.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, I'm gonna let you go because you're too deep for my brain tonight. I was earlier.
Well, man,
I was doing.
I hate the guy.
I was doing toilets and people were pooping and rising.
I watched the whole thing. Anyway, Jeffy, real quick, last thing.
Yeah.
Suggestion for a story on the Madhouse.
Yes, ma'am.
The I identify as a maple tree.
Okay.
You assume my gender.
Oh, I just say things. I don't really think about them when they come out of my mouth.
If you ever want to like get into government conspiracy and that, dude, so like there's a lot of pictures.
Oh, I would love to. On any other normal show, I would love to. It's just I'm having a terrible.
No, I get it. This fits the weird and the aliens, bro. The reptilian shapeshifters. Mm-hmm. There's like pictures of Secret Service people that were taken, and like they look like lizards, dude. Just look into that. It's wild.
All right. What would I look into? What would I write? What would I Google?
Just type in like the one I'm thinking of specifically. If you just type in like Secret Service reptilian shapeshifter.
Okay, excellent. I'll look into it and call back on a different day. Everything will be normal tomorrow. I got to get some sleep. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Thanks. All right. Oh shit. Hang on. I think I'm still streaming. Yeah, I hit the wrong button. I'm back. It's me. Sorry. Are we still streaming? I think we're still streaming.
I was like, oh.
No, I'm sorry. I was like, oh. Bunny, you ever? I feel Alien Bobcorn. What's going on, champ? Alien.
Hello.
Hello, Alien Bobcorn. What?
Oh.
Hello?
There he is.
What's going on, buddy? What do you want to talk about?
Can you hear me well? Do I sound like I have a Walmart mic?
You or me?
No, me.
You don't sound great.
Hold on. Yes. How's it going? How you guys been?
Good. Do you have any women in your cages? Or are they empty right now?
I don't have women in cages. That's just my fantasy.
Well, I'm sure you could hire. So, have you ever hired a woman, or have you ever had a woman who wants to go in a cage for you?
No golf chicks wants to go out. No, that guy that play video games all day.
Wait. What about goth chicks? What?
I said there's no golf chicks that wants to go out with a fat guy that plays video games all day.
There's plenty.
Plenty of what, Bunny Button?
Goth girls that would like a guy who plays video games all day.
But they gotta want to go. They want to go into the cage, though.
Yeah, they want to go. I
mean, that's a lot of.
want to go in the cage. They don't want to go.
That's a lot.
They know it's good for them.
Yeah.
You know.
You are so terribly dangerous to people. You're gonna put these ideas in this young man's mind.
Oh no! I was just kidding. That was a joke. He knows that.
I don't know.
You think he's stupid? Do you think he's stupid, Jeff?
No, I don't think he's stupid, but I think he thinks you're like reaching out through the TV screen and touching him in the head and going, "I understand you. They'll want to be in the cage.
Get her in the cage."
Well,
yeah.
All right. Well, what's going on, buddy? What do you want to talk about?
Mr. Jeffy.
Yes.
Yes, sir. How's it going, Bunny? By the way, every time I join in, I don't say hi to Bunny because I'm like shy to women. So.
Oh, that's okay. I'm doing good. How are you?
I've been good. How about you, man?
Good.
You know what? You know what Bunny would like if you wanted uppies.
What the fuck does that mean?
She wants uppies. So what do you want to talk about, man? What's going on, buddy?
Yes, sir. I have some questions, not questions, but suggestions, and like all right. So this channel, right? It's called the Deeper or something. Like the Deeper, it's called Deeper, and it's like basically a case from I believe it's like Wisconsin, and basically these women like got killed by this dude and like killed the ladies and like put them in like sulfuric acid to hide the bodies and stuff.
Okay.
And he uploaded a YouTube channel of with Morse code.
Peachy Pie says, "Is he confessing? I don't know. Stay tuned. Keep going, buddy."
And so like he kidnapped these women and like killed them and put in like sulfuric acid so they could like hide the bodies and made videos of Morse codes. Like it's like spooky. And yeah, I was wondering if you could like if you guys could like not check out the channel, but like look into the case and maybe do a content.
Yeah, I'd like to. What do I put in the thing? What do I look up on YouTube?
I believe it's yes, sir. I believe it's called The Deeper. I believe some ordinary gamers cover on it.
It's a channel called The Deeper, or it's how do I find it?
The Deeper. YouTube. I believe you put The Deeper channel.
I did, but nothing.
It has like an icon of like an eye.
Oh, it's some. Oh, I see. Here it is. I see some ordinary gamers covering it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay,
it's like unsolved cases too. Like.
Oh, neat,
Sorry,
man.
sir.
No, this is great. This is great. I'll look into this. I love this. Right up my alley. Thank you, buddy. Now, let me ask you this question.
Yes, sir.
When these guys took the women and kidnapped them before they put them in the acid, why didn't the women just run away? Are you there?
No, like he kissed and like killed them. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. So he took these women and he just killed them instantly.
Yeah, and like.
Yeah, you're freezing. Yeah, Peachy Pie got it because
put them in sulfuric acid.
Okay, but he got them and killed them right away, or did he bring them back to his place? Is what I'm asking.
I don't know. That's what I heard. Like he kidnapped them, took them to the house and killed them, and then
so But well, I guess what I'm trying to get my head around is if he kidnapped somebody and he doesn't want them to run away before he kills them, whatever could he do to keep them from running away? Where might they go?
I'm sorry, I'm very slow, so you have to.
Where do you put these ladies so they don't go? Huh?
It was, I believe, in the rooms. I believe, like a room.
Yeah, but they could just run away, right? Just get out of there, unless there was something.
Yeah, they can't.
There could have been something preventing them from running away.
Yes, sir. Maybe like a lock or something.
A lock or a box.
That's what kind of box.
Or a
Oh my god.
What's
hey,
up?
maybe.
What's up with the youth? What's up with the youth? Man, people are crazy out there, man. You got to be careful. You ever killed anybody?
For real. Hell no.
Nah, me neither, as far as you know.
In
Right.
video games, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
About it.
Me too.
And I have something about the merches. I checked the merch store, but there was no black hoodies.
Oh yeah, well, they're not up yet. We're gonna the glasses are going up tomorrow or Wednesday, and then by the weekend we'll have a hoodie up there.
Yes, sir. I've seen the stickers too. Like I've seen the stickers, the cups.
Yeah, it's slowly filling out. It's totally slowly filling out. It's taking a little time.
Yeah, no rush. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. I love that you called, buddy. Thank you for calling. I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. See you soon. It is the Cages dude. He's a good dude. I like that fella. He's a knucklehead. Where's my screen with Miss not Kanty. What's Bunny Lady? Where's the Bunny Lady? Bunny, where are you? Did I do it again? Oh my god. I did it. I did it again. I
know you did.
You know
That's
what?
great.
It's not great. It's so not great. I'm so tired.
It's funny.
Oh, sorry, buddy. All right. Well, look. Here's the deal. You guys were so kind tonight to the show that really didn't. I got to get you guys a better show tomorrow. I apologize. We will get the first and second film for the film festival locked in tomorrow night. I just don't have the energy to do it tonight. And we'll give you a real show tomorrow. I really am sorry. I feel terrible about it. Thank you for.
It was. I think you're thinking it was much worse than what
I wanted it to be more about something, and I don't think the toilet thing worked that well, and I don't know.
We're all just stupid except Tech. So
I
just
know.
me.
That's true. I should have. It doesn't. Nobody cares. Shh. Quiet. Shh. I'm gonna go to bed, Bunny. I just need this day to be over.
Yeah.
Fellas, Filettis, thank you so much for supporting the show. I am back tomorrow at 10 a.m. with Up with Jaffe. Bunny, stop in anytime. We'd love to have you.
Okay.
And then we'll see you normal time, 6 o'clock. For shut up, Necro, you son of a bitch. Hang on, I got to burp. All right. Oh, Kanty, we love you, buddy. She says the poop thing was dumb, but I support you. Hey.
Oh.
Hey, they're not all going to be winners. They're not all going to be winners. We should go hate watch Tech show. Let's just for a moment. Let's just go over there for a brief moment. I just want to see. It has to be.
Just for the laugh.
Let's just guess before we go over there. Okay. It's Locale Aussie. My guess is it's Rastov and Tech. And they're probably
talking.
Just stupid, boring shit. Here we go. Let's find out. Yep. Oh my God. Bunny the Bee. What's going on, Bubba?
Oh, what? Just hanging out.
Yeah.
Yep.
That guy was shy with you.
Yeah.
That'd be so fucking nice. I would win every single challenge.
You would really?
Like,
I don't know. I feel like where they go, like, or do they have to sign a waiver? Like, if you get like some like I don't know, gonorrhea from like a bush you can't sue us. Or something.
Can't sue.
Why
Can't
does
sue.
she
I think the
talk
waiver is like, we'll do
that?
our best attempt to keep you alive and keep you healthy, but like if you fuck up, you fuck up, dude. It's the wild. It's the wilderness. Survivor. I'd love Survivor. That kind of shit.
I reckon the Amazing Race would be fucking cool.
Do you guys outdoors? Are you? I mean, I see your outdoors. Like, is that Australia or New Zealand?
This is ChatGPT, baby. This is whatever the fuck it made. There's a little cow guy.
Who's the guy? Oh, wait, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. I'm like, I don't even know this setting. It's so cute. Okay, can I be honest, guys? I'm gonna say this, and everyone's gonna judge me. I don't know where New Zealand is. Is New Zealand and Australia the continent?
It's next to it.
Hey, it won't let me send
If
it.
I wasn't running the OBS, I would just leave.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
Wait. I'm just...
You know what it is? You know what it is? I don't like. Hello, Savage. Good to see you, buddy. I don't like when people just show up and talk for the most part, and there's not like. Yeah, maybe because I'm an old guy or something. Where did this go now? But what's happening? Why is it so tiny? Shut up. Shut up now. Don't say it.
It's okay.
Oh, bunny button. Where's the screen, man? I don't like when people just talk and it's like, you know, you're entertaining an audience. Yeah, if we just show up and talk, people will think it's fun. I don't think so. I don't think so. Bunny and I hold ourselves to much higher standards or something.
You're showing DMs and stuff. Okay.
Oh, I don't care. I got no secrets. I really don't. I tell you everything on the stream.
I don't think it was anything.
Mish, thank you for the super chat. Jaffe, it was a good show. If you ever doubt your creativity, just tune in to Locale Darker Aussie. Oh, I know. Savage, let me tell you something. I got rid of the beard. She says, where's your beard? So, I have sleep apnea and I have this machine I wear around my nose. And as the beard gets really bushy, it doesn't fit as well and it keeps me from sleeping. And that's why I'm so cranky and tired today because I had to just shave it off. Kanty says she hates me without the beard. You'll get used to it, or back in the cage you go. Quiet now. I bet she likes it. You think she likes that, or what? I want you to analyze her sexuality. Okay. Do you think Kanty, because she's one of these? Hang on, let me set you up. She's a businesswoman. She's a boss. She's powerful. Mm-hmm. She needs her ass bent over that bed, and she needs to be taken to town and put in her place in the bedroom. Am I right?
Yes.
You goddamn right.
That's what I would say.
You goddamn right. You goddamn right. Jaffe's prep for his OBA. I don't know what that is. Look, Kanty's not denying it. She's not denying it.
Nope.
But does that mean that women, though, that have kind of jobs that are like, like, you know, they don't really have any real sense of power, are they like really aggressive? I've never found the opposite. You would assume the opposite would be true. But I haven't found that, actually. Have you?
I feel like it probably goes the same as with men. Like women in high positions want to be dominated.
No, I mean the opposite. I mean, if you're a woman, in a position that it's not very high power, do they tend to be the ones that are in the bedroom tend to be really aggressive and stuff?
No, I feel like they wouldn't be dominated too. Women
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand. We're talking like a sleepover.
Yeah.
Yeah. Savage says, who doesn't like to be bent over? Well, that's what Bunny's saying. Bunny's basically saying, you know, this is how that shit rolls. Jaffe wears Bunny button merchandise. Well, in the chat right now, the only original merch is stuff Bunny made, which is her stickers. Thank you, Mish. I thought the poop ladders were great too. I thought they were too. Certainly nothing you'd see over. Now, we didn't finish the game, unfortunately, and because of that, I am sad.
Well, I win by default then.
Well,
So
Tech seems to
I'm the
want to
smartest,
continue
thank
it,
you.
but I don't think I'll ever.
Because he thinks he's smart.
He does. Well, we let him win.
I know we did.
He's so goddamn.
It was so cute the way he was like,
I know trivia. No, you don't, you idiot. You idiot.
Those were easy questions. I know all of them.
Kanty says, my baby won. Goddamn right.
Yeah.
We want Bunny's face on a t-shirt. It says clowning around. I'll make that right now. Don't threaten me with a goddamn
Maybe clowning.
Okay, Mish, you want to see what would happen if you reach the top? I'll do that, then I'm going to make that shirt in real time. All right, fine. Here's what would happen if you reach the top. Our faces would have been there, but let me just put them here. Let's kill Tech. No, Tech's not here. I guess it'll have to be me. Okay, so I'll show you real quick. What song is that, weirdo? Okay, so we go up the top, and then when you get to the top and the saw comes down, and then after the saw comes down, the head goes away, bloop, and we're left with, oh, wrong side. Blood. There you go. That's what would happen if you reach the tippy top, my friend. And again, we have very highfalutin special effects.
It's great.
Mama Savage, it's like Saw, but with shit. Yeah, pretty much. What do you mean you're about to be sick? Savage, what are you talking about? That's fun. That's fun. Come on,
Poop's
Savage.
funny.
Yeah, poop's funny. And like we were pooping a lot, and so we rose. Haven't you ever made so much poop in the toilet that you start to wonder, what if I just kept going? Would you rise up
forever.
eventually? I mean, probably not. I mean, you probably would eventually, but you would have to make so much poop that...
Yeah, it'd be a lot.
Right. Are you throwing tomatoes at us, Kanty? I'll tell you what.
Hello, Kanty. She's throwing them at you, I can tell.
Yeah.
Look at the
She says
direction.
I'm a sick fuck. Let me tell you something, lady. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh, I like how Alien Bobcorn is also now throwing tomatoes. After Kanty does it, now it's okay. I see how you are.
Wow.
I see how you are. All right, well, I'm going to make a shirt just for Bukkake. All right, here we go. Let's create a shirt. This is... Bunny, you still really only need 4 hours of sleep, huh? That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's kind
Yeah,
of...
they barely sleep.
This is my favorite picture of Bunny so far. I think this picture is awesome. I think it's the hat that really makes it work.
It's the rodeo clown. Yeah, I'm a rodeo clown.
You're an old clownster. We'll make the text all low budget and stuff. Here you go. What did he say to say? Clowning around?
Clowning around.
I'll have it go off the side there. This is going to be great. All right, hang on.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's so bad. How do I give it some... oh, here we go. Let's give it some color. And we'll make it bold. And then we'll change it to say that. This is so terrible. It's like a shirt you'd make at camp when you went away for the summer. There you go. There's your shirt. Can you imagine? Can you imagine wearing that around, like totally unironically? Like, this is my girlfriend on the internet. I give her money and she says I'm nice. Her name's Clown. What? What happened?
I said yeehaw.
Oh, yeehaw. There you go. It should say cooter flaps. That's true. That's true. Well, if Bukkake buys it, I'm not a hater. What do you? Why is Kanty being all like? She needs a spanking. She needs to be put over a bed and spanked. That's what I think.
I don't know. I kind of agree with Kanty now. You are kind of a hater.
What are you talking about? Who am I hating?
I don't know. I feel like me now. Why are you yelling at me? Stop.
No.
Don't yell at me.
Okay. Here, let's do this. Okay, Kanty loves you so much. Here you go, Kanty. I'm putting it on the store for $300. Hey, let's see what her size. What's your size, Kanty? Let's do. You can make it any size you want. What should it be, Bunny? Black. There you go, Kanty. You love her so much. You love her fucking so much.
Once you marry me.
Once you marry her, and if you it's too the resolution's not high enough. All right, there it is. You love her so much. Why don't you buy that shirt?
It just to the side. And it's little. Not center.
I'm putting it up there too. Oh, there's even there's
buy that.
Even a sticker. Woo! All right, these are going on the store for Kanty.
That's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Kanty. Now that is literally on the store now. That's how easy it is. Oh,
give
Lord.
the people what they want.
Yeah, give them what they want. Let's go.
Yeah.
Who's going to buy it? Who's going to buy it? You goddamn right. Let's see. View listing. Hey, now. Hang on. There you go. Hey, it's not. Oh, there it is. $300. That shirt is $300. That is amazing. That is incredible that people will buy. I'm going to wake up tomorrow, and I want to see if someone's bought that. Can you imagine? People are crazy with their money, and they have a right to be. It's their money, but damn.
Yeah.
It's a lot of ducats, my little friend. What movies do you hope will get voted in for the film festival Saturday? Like, what do you think would be good? Did we lose you? K-Nubs, will I sign your Goosebumps? Did we lose Bunny? Well, Freaks from 1931. I mean, that's a pretty good one. I hope we didn't lose Bunny Button. Human Centipede. Maybe The Weather's Getting Bad. The Thing. Which version of The Thing? There's a couple of them. Bunny, can you hear us? Bunny Batonto. Bunny Batonto. Oh, The Carpenter. Okay, Discord froze. All right. Well, look, guys, we're going to wrap it up anyway. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. Thank you for putting up with my, not really a crash out, but just being real sleepy and tired. I promise we're going to give you a bangarang of a show tomorrow night. That's got energy and power that you demand and you've come to expect, as you should. Thank you guys very, very much. And we'll also lock the films. Bunny, thank you so much. We'll lock 2 of the films. Bunny, thank you so much for hanging out with us and running the show and making the show what it is. And I think I'm going to go to bed, you guys. So buy this $300 shirt because it's so great. All right. Be well. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for all the support. Really do very much appreciate it. All right. 1 second. For now, until tomorrow, Madhouse is closed. I'll see you at 10 o'clock tomorrow on Up with Jaffe. And thank you guys so much for all of the very generous support this evening. Memberships, super chats. We very much appreciate it. All right. Bye, guys.
Oh.